All right. I kind of want to... Okay. It used to be a little TikToker, but now I'm trying to move to YouTube.
Pulled out of a 401k to do this.
I had to buy a new desk.
And he's okay with this? A potential fiance? She's okay with a financial disaster on the other side?
Well, probably because he wants me to have his babies.
But he's gonna destroy himself.
Well, look at me.
Download my new simpler budget app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Hello, my name is Monica. I am 23 years old. I am from Hartford, Connecticut, and this is a goth on financial audit. This is true. I am
Goth on financial audit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what does a goth on financial audit do for a living up in Hartford, Connecticut?
So I was originally doing tattooing, but now I just work full-time security.
Okay, I don't see any tattoos. Most tattoo people we have on here are like heavy tattooed.
Believe it or not,
You do security? What kind of security? Not physical security.
No, just like asset protection and like theme park security.
Just stopping people from bringing in like a weapon?
So
because you're not stopping. How tall are you?
So typically, I know this is interesting. Oh no, my iPad went off. So with security, usually it's just not one person, and obviously I don't pull up like this to my security jobs. It's kind of the same thing with police. There's female cops that are like 5'2", so well, yeah. There's small cops and also short kings. There's like short kings that are police officers. They're like the same height as me, so. Okay. I'm like 5'2".
Okay, you're not stopping anyone.
Trust me, I get stuff. I definitely get stuff done. 100%.
Okay. How much do you make doing security? What are the hours for that?
So technically, I'm employed with 2 different places. One of them is an amusement park, and then right now it's just Target. Since the amusement park is currently closed, I'm exclusively. I know I saw like some of the comments are like, of course you're doing asset protection. Fun fact, asset protection just pays more than hands-on security work because it's most of it is investigative. So with asset protection, I actually don't have to deal with anyone. I don't have to go hands-on. I don't have to confront anyone really, because the whole point is to build cases against people so they can get in trouble. That's why it typically pays more, and it's a little tedious because when you're doing asset protection in the store, they kind of call you for everything. They like, oh, AP this, AP that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy though, 19 an hour to just kind of do like significantly less work than a hands-on security job at an amusement park. Yeah. Working at Target.
Security at Target?
Well, yes. It's
again, who are you stopping? Okay, how much do you make?
I'm not stopping anyone. No, it's kind of like it's security theater. It's just to deter, you know what I mean? It's literally just deterring people from doing stuff most of the time. Because it is a liability for me to try to stop anyone. Do they want, like, we don't know if they are armed, if they have a weapon. It's like, detergent is not worth my life, last time I remembered, and I don't get paid enough to actually stop anyone. And there's 2 different types of asset protection. There's the person who's like the field agent who actually stops people, because loss prevention before COVID, they used to handcuff people, and that's not me. I'm not doing that. I don't get paid enough to do that. Someone else does, so.
Target?
So starting is 19 an hour, and I get 40 hours, but they always make sure it's a little under, so like 39.99.
Connecticut's not cheap.
Yeah. Connecticut's also, not to like shit on Connecticut, but Connecticut's like a piece of shit. Connecticut is a shithole. It depends on what part of Connecticut you live in, because if you live in the better parts, because you're paying for comfort and you're paying for the place, obviously it's going to be more expensive, but there's literally places where it's just Tweaker Central, which is a lot of Hartford, to be honest. Like, you can't go anywhere without seeing a Tweaker. It's kind of like baby New York. Well, that's like most cities, to be honest. I can't talk shit. That's like most cities.
$10 an hour? Okay.
I was working another job with another company. It was 24 an hour at a bank, but I really hated working there, so I quit.
When did you transition to this? You said.
Oh yeah. So I used to do security at a bank, TD Bank, which is usually through Allied Universal. Allied Universal is a shitty company. It fucking is ass. I know there's a lot of comments that I was reading where it's like, you don't really need qualifications. Damn straight, they'll fucking hire anybody, and the turnover rate is not good. I was working at a bank, and I was like, there's a lot of issues with like sexual harassment that I had reported, and I was gaslit by my supervisor saying, it's kind of suspicious that you started working here, and all of a sudden all this stuff is happening. I'm gonna have to look into it. Then check the fucking cameras. Check the fucking cameras. Anyways, I did not like the way I was being treated. Absolutely fucking not. 24 an hour is nice, but not that nice. So I kind of low-key just put my 2-week notice. Well, not even. I just said I'm quitting in an email and then blocked everyone because, like, every time I had issues with them, they would spam call me. And then when I would text them, like, hey, I can't be on the phone. I can't talk. They would continue to call me. That's super fucking unprofessional. I'm sorry. Like, if I say I can't talk, I can't fucking talk. Anyways.
You mentioned tattooing. So what? Did you just stop tattooing?
So I just stopped. Why'd
you stop tattooing?
The industry is kind of messy. Like, I don't like.
What? We have a lot of tattoo artists on. What? Were you making more?
I think I'm only like the second one, low key, but also I'm not as big as a fan as I might be because I've only seen one other person, but I could be lying. I could be making that up. I think you can make quite a lot.
Why'd you stop? Why move careers?
So when you're a tattoo artist, you have to do an apprenticeship, and an apprenticeship is awful. Like, it's like the worst experience you can probably participate in.
Well, what, isn't that kind of like a student intern after teaching or going through? No. What's wrong with the apprenticeship?
So kind of like an internship or anything.
You have to? It is required. It is legally required?
It's not legally required, but it's what you have
industry standard.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. My press-ons look so good. My press-ons look so good.
Dude, my hands are bare. Like, okay. It's over for these nails. Like, I had to fuck it. Oh my god. Anyways. I don't even know the quality of the stream. I low-key want to check the quality of the stream because I see an OBS warning, which is... Let's go look. I'll lower the... Can I click on it? Hello? I'm trying to click on the stream. It doesn't want me to watch it. Hold on. I want to double check the quality, no? Can I? Oh, the quality's fine. Shut the fuck up, OBS. Take it.
So, how long is that?
So, depending on the state, it could be 2,000 hours or more. So every state is different.
Oh my god, my bottom teeth! Also, me recovering from my previous double chin is crazy. Okay.
A tattoo artist that is already licensed has to sign off on those hours.
50 weeks? That doesn't make any sense. If it's 40 hours a week, 2,000 hours, 50 weeks?
Yeah, it's like more
like a year, essentially.
Yeah, okay. Basically.
Okay. So a year of your life for a higher income. So we've had people that make bank on the show doing tattooing. Why do we give...
A lot of fucking tattoo artists do not do their taxes. That is why they're making bank. They don't do their fucking taxes. They don't claim that shit on their taxes, more or less. Most of the time, they'll have a second job, and all that stuff is under the table. Just... That's why they're making bank. But then the IRS catches up to them.
That up to make $19 an hour in a very expensive state.
So basically, when you go from one shop to another, those hours do not transfer over. So if you're having a bad experience at one place, if you go somewhere else, it does not carry over.
What is a bad experience, though? Just hard work? Like
No.
that's what a lot of people deal with on
So
the show.
no,
where
no,
you're
no.
just like,
A lot of people in the tattoo artists, like tattoo industry, start
I would
off.
rather work at Chipotle again than going through another fucking apprenticeship. Working at Chipotle was such fucking ass. Working food service is ass, and I understand someone has to do that job, but goddamn. Goddamn. I hated working at Chipotle. A lot of time it'd be busy in the front, and you got the supervisors fucking vaping in the back. Nicotine addict crazy.
Tattooing in jail, so there's a lot of like shady characters in the tattoo industry. It's not all
someone
rainbow.
trying to get you to fucking sell meth. I know.
Well, so there was basically when I first started, I was working at a
My
tattoo
earrings
shop
are so cute.
that was in a mall. And the owner was kind of, I definitely would say he's a predator in my opinion.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Percent. So what
I was thinking drugs and violence. But
well, that
okay.
too, but every shop
Why?
is different.
What do you mean?
So he would want to exclusively kind of do apprenticeships for girls, and then kind of hit you with, you want these hours, you have to do something for me.
Oh.
Yeah, one of
what?
Bro. Also, bro would do that, and then, like, okay, listen, okay? Dude was older than my father. That's a bit much for me. I'm sorry. I'm not that down bad. And also, like, ugh. I should put a link to my server, but, like, if you hit up my links on my Discord, there's definitely pictures of him in the bully chat. Because I have a bully chat because fuck that guy. There was one, I don't think I mentioned this on the episode, but there was one time he invited me to a Halloween party, right? He didn't expect I was going to bring my man, because are you fucking crazy? I'm going to go to a casino hotel party. I don't know who else is going to be there, because a lot of times what predators will do, they'll low-key, they'll, oh my god, I can't think. They'll say there's a party, and then there's no one else there. You know what's there? They want to molest you. That is what is there. That is a thing. Like, I don't know, it was like, what's that actor's name? Fucking, goddamn. Also, why is my comments not popping up? Because it says, there's comments that are happening, and I'm not reading them. Hold on. Let me fix this, because I don't know why why they're not popping up here. Because I see you guys are commenting, and they're not popping up. Hold on. What? Hold on. Starts. I'm not a streamer. Can I get the comments? Can I get the fucking... Hello? I'm using OBS. Give me a minute. It'd be... Okay. Choose a live control panel. Chat. There we go. Found you. Gotcha. Get in there. Okay. Yes, I can see you guys now. FOMO. Okay, hold on. I've never, this is a new, never heard of this guy's channel before. Also will be something. I love shit like this. I love mean bitches. I love cunt bitches. I love bitches who give cunt. Let me see. I'm sad people are accusing you of CP. Yeah, people are just fucking stupid. So it's okay not to like something, but instead of saying, hey, I don't like this media, this is ass, they just have to accuse you of some sort of crime. You know what I want to happen to pedophiles? I think they should die. They want me to die. I think they should fucking die. So I don't appreciate, am I allowed to say that? Okay, the guy in the video, no, it's just kind of the point. And low-key, when you have ADHD, you have to say what you have to say, or it's gone. Or it is gone. So, okay. I got the chat here. So let me go back. I was gonna draw something, but like, I don't think I can react to this and draw at the same time. So I might draw after the fact. I'm not gonna hold these. So let me, even though it's just like 3 of us here. So let me hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll put the chat right here. Okay. Let's go back to the video. My bad.
Those. Yes.
The
So,
diddle diddle?
yeah. And then
And he propositioned that to you.
he didn't get that far only because I left.
That's crazy. Sorry, go on.
No, sorry. So he would just say a lot of like explicit like things to me. Like he'd be like, "Oh, you've never seen it before. Do you want to come in the bathroom with me and see mine?"
From a boss?
Yeah.
Me so happy to share that information. Yeah. Let me see. May I join? I'm gonna see if I can join on my tablet and join later. That's fine. So, this guy, you know what? I should low key, I should put this motherfucker on blast. So, not that this is gonna get more than like 10 views. It don't matter. I'm just doing this because whatever the fuck. I might edit this later. So, this guy, this shop owner, his name is Ray. He works at a tattoo shop called Bloodlines. And it's in the Waterbury Mall. Not Waterbury. Something Farms Mall, whatever. He's a piece of shit. So, at the time, I was pretty open. I'm not ashamed, but at the time, I was pretty open with the fact that I was a virgin, and I didn't feel like I needed to hide that information because they talk like little whores in the shop. Oh, it's doing this, fucking bitches, whatever. And I would just say I can't relate to this conversation, and they kept pressing me about that, and it's like, I don't do sex. I cannot relate to this fucking conversation respectfully. So, yeah. Anyways. So that shit would pop up all the time. He's like, you want to see my dick? All this is really fucking disrespectful. And I know at the one point, I was told, like, why didn't you just leave? That stuff is hard. So at the time, I think I was like 20. Or maybe 19. I don't remember. So when there's a power dynamic like that, where you want something, they have the thing you want, it's hard to leave. It's very hard to leave. It's awful. And when someone's that much older than you, it's disgusting. So,
Yeah.
Sue his ass.
Somebody said I should go to the news about it, but
The news, get money.
it
Gives a
just
shit about the news. That's not going to do anything to him.
I guess that stuff is hard to prove though, because it's like he said, she said.
Yeah, but you're saying if you said predator, that essentially means to me ongoing behavior. Wouldn't there be like mountains of employees?
Oh yeah, he does have a bad reputation. Like people know of him because of that.
See, this, ladies and gentlemen, in the world of Twitter sphere and Reddit, is what is actually an abuse of power dynamics. People throw around the word
Amen.
power dynamics all the
Yeah.
time, and it's so fucking stupid. No,
just saying
the
yeah.
only bad
Stupid bitch. Yeah.
thing about power dynamics is when someone abuses it
Oh
and
my
saying,
goodness.
you can't make money here unless you diddle my ding. And that is bad. That
Oh, thank
is bad.
you.
You should get fired, and I want you to get money from him.
I know what he would do as well, because technically he's a piercer too, because some shop owners are tattoo artists. They're also
Oh,
piercers.
okay.
So sometimes, well,
Yeah, you don't. Fun fact about fucking piercing, you could just have the same license for both. You don't need a separate license, even though it's a completely different craft. You can have your tattoo license to start piercing bitches, and that's fine. Some states don't even require a license at all. Okay, so what is he trying to gain from this? Obviously, when someone has a channel, they're trying to just have a career, you know what I mean? So this is just entertainment. It's meant to entertain people. It's kind of like Kitchen Nightmares, where obviously you're watching the people. If you don't know them, you think that shit is hilarious, but since you guys know me and like me, you think this is unprompted. But it's fun. It's funny. Like, you think it's cool to put 2 fucking bread pieces on someone's head and say, you're an idiot sandwich? That's like the vibes here, you know what I mean? So
a lot of time when girls would come in and they would want like not inappropriate, like private piercings, like nipple piercings or genital piercing, he would lie and say there was no one else available, so he could do them.
And there was other people available.
Yes.
So
There was
that
girls
he
there.
could okay.
Yeah.
Poke the tits.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So you couldn't take the hours and move to somewhere else. How many hours did you have at that place?
I think I was there for almost a year. I've been hopping around
You were
shops.
there for almost a year?
Yeah.
But then if you were, that should have been about the 50 hours, and then you could have moved on and done your own thing.
Yeah, but he has to sign off on it.
And he wouldn't have unless.
Of course not. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, that's fucking crazy.
Because he had,
Yeah. I wish it was a better system for apprenticeships, but there's kind of not. So, okay, it says I think they meant what gained from this the person. I guess when people are abusing bitches is because they want sex and they know they can't get it otherwise, you know what I mean? Or he had a sugar baby. He loved his little sugar baby.
he had a sugar baby there actually.
What do you mean? Was it an employee?
Yes, she was another apprentice, and I would say sugar
Oh, so
baby
tan.
because I think she was okay with doing favors for him buying her stuff. So
I mean, that's. I tend to be consensual adults can do whatever the fuck they want, but if it becomes a workplace where someone can literally fire you for not doing that or something, that's just obviously where it's just a no-go. And that's just, even if she was okay with it, that is dramatically inappropriate.
yeah, I think she was like 19. I think he's like close to 50. I feel.
Yeah. Well, I think the other part would be illegal. Him utilizing his power, like,
Yeah.
it's considered weird and whatever. But like the other thing is actually what's bad. The age difference. It's weird. But the fucking leveraging his work power over people, that shit's illegal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I was worried that my teeth were gonna look yellow. My teeth look amazing. Anyways.
scary because at the time I think I was.
So why didn't you transfer to someone else without a fucking creep?
I tried to. So originally I was actually at a really good shop before COVID, but that shop got shut down. So then I was forced to go to these like shady little places.
Well, yeah, but it's not. It hasn't been COVID for a long time.
Well, yeah.
There's other places, aren't there? I'm sure there's lots of small shit.
I would have to count. So I've been to the one in the mall, and the one in downtown, and then I think.
Okay, so how long have you been doing security now? Because
The
not
sa-
much can be hitting your account.
The same. I've been doing it at the same time as basically from 2020 when I was doing the apprenticeships and security at the same time. Because when you're
I
kind
look
of
so fucking cute. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so full of myself. I think I look so fucking cute. I like the downturned eyes of like, oh, look so fucking good. Anyways,
apprenticing, you still need like a job because you're not making any money.
I can't even payroll. Payroll that came in was only 1,146.
Ooh. Yeah, I think.
Like, what the fuck am I looking at? There's Cash Apps and PayPal and Venmo, and a lot of shit. Payroll was 1,046. So what's going on? There's Fidelity disbursement, but why was payroll so low? If you're getting basically 40 hours a week, that math's not. I didn't have said $19 an hour. You said?
Yeah, it's 19 an hour.
19, and you said like 38, 39 hours a week.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, just
me being
and you
serious.
wouldn't be. You're not in a high tax bracket or anything, but even still, I'd assume you'd bring home like at least 2,500, 2,300.
Yeah, I think around that month I might have been training because I just got that job in November. So because the amusement park job, like I didn't get the promotion I wanted, so I had to look for another job.
So what hits your account normally? What can we expect?
Typically like 2,000 to 3,000 a month. I feel.
Really makes sense. That doesn't really make sense.
My face. I'm so stupid. Sorry.
It's after taxes, with the hours you're getting that you're saying.
Hold up. No.
Put 2,500.
Yeah.
But okay. 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So we know on the income scale what came in. Obviously, there were Cash Apps and some Fidelity thing that I'm sure we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But how much was spent? What was your total spending?
I don't know. I definitely spent a lot of my income, I would definitely say.
Yeah, how much did you spend?
Most of it goes to like bills, but I think I kind of have a bad habit of spending a lot because I work at a store. So I would say probably I spent like half of that, probably.
So 1,100 came in. You think you spent 600?
Yeah.
That's not true. Cause rent is more than that. Yeah, it was. I'm stupid. Sorry.
You had me on my you were on. I was on your side so far because you were fucking like it sounds like a boss that you had a weirdo. But you're losing me here. You think you spent 600? You literally spent 10 times that. $6,228.
I'm trying to think.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I thought I said more than. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was half.
The carrots get me every time. I mean, I love carrots. Listen, I don't want to shame nobody, but maybe he might be the financial expert, but I am the skinny legend expert here. Maybe we should trade information that'll benefit both of us.
Sorry.
Half of what? Your income?
Yeah.
How are you so far off? How do you not know spending 10 times? Listen, I get when someone says they spent 5,000 and they spent 6. Okay, but you said you spent 600 and you spent 6,000. How are we so far? How are we so far? That is crazy.
I'm being so serious.
I think probably because I don't budget at all. I don't do budgeting and I don't really track.
Listen, no one that comes on the show does budgeting, but again, that loses $1,000 maybe, or maybe like 25%. You are off. It was 10 times higher than you said. 10 times higher. That's not something I don't budget. Like, how are you unaware that how do you possibly think you...
I wish they would just edit me, like, disassociating, because I'm looking away. Like, I'm there, but my brain is not there. Okay, we see. This is and some of the people in the comments dude, the comments are hilarious. You're saying the comment... I love the fucking comments. So, what I plan to do... I'll probably, you know what, I'm going to find her, or maybe I could take a good picture of me right now, low-key, and then edit it. I was going to put, like, low-key, because I saw that this, oh my god, hold on, let me just read the comments. I fucking love the comments. They make me so happy. People are so funny. Hold on. Maybe I'll take a cute picture of myself or something. Hold on. Because what I want to do, maybe I'll do this while I'm drawing, because... what I usually like to do when someone says I look like something, I'll edit that person on top of my body because that shit's funny. Somebody said I look like the Babadook. I started crying. It was so fucking funny. I was crying. Oh my god, tears in my eyes. So fucking funny. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a cute picture of myself. I should try to get most of my figures so they can know I'm a baddie. Hold on. Although I have to stand up. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's weird. This is not the same color black as the rest of my outfit. I don't fucking like that. Hold on. I gotta get a good... We're gonna do this. We're gonna... Also, no tattoos. Tattoo! Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna take a picture. Hold on. We're taking pictures. I should also put the camera a little bit more up so you can see what the fuck is going on. Hold on. Nope. No. Whatever, good enough. Dude, the color... This for my face is crazy. Anyways, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna edit it. So let me... I'll put a timer on. Hold on. I'm such a cutie. Or... My outfit's so cute too. Okay, anyways. Period. Period. All right, let me put the camera back down. I'm down here. There we go. Okay. I want to read some of the comments. The comments are so fucking funny. Hold on. Let's go to the comments. These comments are so funny. This is my comment. Like my own comment. I haven't watched all this, so some of these are spoilers. Hold on. I'm a little slow. My therapist said that a long time ago. Her lack of reaction. True. Let me see. I have airbags wherever I go. Amen. Mulan. I'm glad I'm not Asian because that would be kind of crazy. A member of Kiss. You know what's really funny about this? When I first read that, I thought they were talking about the nail brand, the Kiss nail brand, because I did do his nails. Let me see. She needs to expose these people. I do have a video on my account of me saying who they are. I already did. Let me see. My rent's actually not that much. I pay for half that amount, so. Oh yeah. Let me see. It's so bad. Babadook needs an audit. Shit is funny. Let me see. As a baker, she saying there's a good for my soul and my body. No, I'm sorry. My mom said it's good. Let me see. I don't want to go through too much because then it will get sidetracked. Exactly. Period. Okay. Yzma, no! First of all, come on now. You know that's not true. Oh my god. I mean, I knew it was Target. Well, you should know because I said fucking Target. Respectfully. I said Target, so you should know. Jump scare. Poorly drawn faces. I love when people say shit like this and you see their profile picture. It's like, I know you're not talking. Look at me and look at you. Respectfully. Anyways, now let's take these pictures. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna low-key I'm gonna airdrop them to my device. And then I want you guys to tell me which one looks better. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Can I excuse me. I have all these tabs open, I'm so sorry. Okay, so what are we thinking? I like this one. Okay, what do we think? I like this one, or I think I like this one. What we think? I also kind of, I didn't realize that my clothes, even though they're black, it's not black, it's fucking brown. What the fuck? Anyways, I need to know. This one? Or this one? I feel like this one. I'll low-key edit the hair because the hair look crazy. What we think? No one's saying anything, but I'm gonna the first, I like one. I think I like one more. The first one or the second one? Because you said one. This one? And you can't go based on how close titties are to camera. We can't rate based on that, guys. Remember. Dude, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change the fucking color ratio because This is this is black. That is black. This is black. What the fuck is going on with my clothes? Why are my clothes not black? I don't understand. Anyways, so thank you. This we got 2. Okay, 2 for 2. You lost. Oh, we're doing the second one. Yay! Okay. So we're gonna put this on hold because we're gonna be doing something else. I'm probably gonna make it. Oh no! Hold on. Fuck, I'm stupid. I don't. Let's do insert photo because we're gonna do this one because I also might give myself nails because where are my nails? It's fine. I like this. This is good. What I might do is edit this hair because what is going on here? Respectfully, the blue undertone versus black and red undertone. I think the difference. Yeah, I don't fucking like that. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna fix that. This is not good. Let's do. See, contrast down. Make it like that. Like this. Yes. Period. Period A. And my makeup looks good. I can't even complain. Look at that. One boob dude, should I fix the boobs? Because we got one boob. Hold on. One boob. Hold on, let's fix this. Let's liquefy the boob. Get. Shh. Yeah! Fixed it. Alright, so now I also want to fix this in the back. Whatever this is going on, don't like that. With some... We use the clone tool and just fucking... Hold up. Selena, do you want to come over here? Girl. My dog barks. Sorry about that. Anyways. You're I want to read you guys something, okay? This is a message I just got just now. I would literally send a voice message 5 minutes long or longer, begging, whimpering, doing anything you want just to hear you say pup, good boy or something. Holy fucking shit, I'm sorry. I like to do anything. I do anything at all. I mean it. You know, so they want me to say, watch this. You're a good boy. Are you a good boy for me? Who's a good boy? You're welcome. Anyways, let's... You're welcome. If they stalk me, they'll find that. They wanted me to say pup. You're a puppy. Anyways, I got distracted. Let's go. The amount of DMs I get OnlyFans? I'm sorry. I don't wanna. I'm sorry. Anyways, got 29 comments. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, I'm reading. I'm putting the phone down. It's going down. So let's fix this, because this is crazy here. So let's... Oh. I don't like that. So let's Let's make it go away. Fix that. Bam! It's like it didn't even happen. And then this one, I don't like this either. It looks so bad. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Shh, we're fixing it. We do clone tool. That was scary. I'm so sorry, but I had to. I had to do it. They asked so nicely, I had to do it. I think you get it. I think you understand. Alright, let's get this, because I don't like this either. Looks good enough for me. Photo ready. Now let's get a picture of the Babadook. Babadook. It's I want like a more realistic. It's hard. Or should I just get, should it not be realistic? Can I get a vote, please? Should we get a realistic image or more cartoony? Like something like you know what I mean? I need to know. This is important. Should I get the from the coloring book? Dude, this is about to be me. This is literally me. Me for real. What we thinking? Like something like this? Guys, I need to know. I'm gonna save this one because I kind of like this. Save. What we thinking? Realistic? Got you. It's been decided. First come. Bruh! My headphones died. Hold on. How'd they die already? Can I charge you real quick? Eh. Anyways. Alright, so now we have the picture. We're gonna have to put this bad boy in this image somehow. Let's, This is gonna be tough, because I'm facing this way. So what we're gonna have to do is probably get creative with it, I'm thinking. So let's, first of all, let's try to see. Okay, that looks good so far. So now let's erase all the parts that we don't need. Period. Okay. Okay. This is getting tough. So I feel like this is not right. So let's, hold on. Also, I feel like the face should be like a little bit bigger. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe. So his face in this, well, the person's face, you know what, let me see if I can get a better picture, because I feel like my body's facing like the other way, and what I need to do, so let me see if I can get a better picture, because this is tough. Let me see if I can get a better one. Let's see. Dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I might have to use this bad boy. Whoever is cosplaying, God bless you. I'm taking it. Bye bye. Zoom in. And let's. I don't think I need. I think the hat. We don't need the hat. We could just take the face. Come on. Come on. Now, I think this is better. So, oh! See, look at that. A way better fit. So what we're gonna do, we're probably gonna try to see if we can get it to match up a little bit better. Me! Hold on. And then let's do a little bit of... Oops. Not like that. I think it would also help if I made it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then what I want to do is not make it so... And then what I want to do... Yeah, literally me... Okay, hold on. Let's... I want to add some of the hair so the hair looks better. Let's... do it on a separate layer, though. And then I can add fake hair strands to make them look actually nice. Actually, nah, I don't like that. Go away. You're done. And then what I want to do, let's go based on... I think that's fine. Let's merge that down. I want to make this more this color, so we're gonna do color. Select. Okay, hold on. Yeah, make sure to add the blush. And then what I want to do is make it a little bit more cutesy. Hold on, we're just gonna do a little bit of like... Oh, that's a little bit much. Hold on. What do we think? What do we think? I think it looks good. What I do want to fix up is more... Let's do... I also want to make the lips a little bit more pronounced, so it's giving cunt. Look at that. Looking good. Dude, I look so bad. I also kind of want to make the eyes more, like, a little bit more pronounced. Like, hold on. So you get, like, kind of a little... And then I also want to do... Let's get this shadow in here. Let's also get some of this hair, because there's some hair that's missing here, too. I kind of want to fix this eye. This eye is bothering me. Hold on. Let's make this a little bit bigger because I don't like how it's looking here. Let's fix it completely. There we go. And then we're going to add this. There we go. I think it's good. I think this is good. I kind of want to make sure this looks more, not too, like, low res. So what I'm going to do is just kind of blend it out more so it looks nicer. Oof. Pika. I think this is a sleigh. I think so. I do kind of want to make it, the teeth look a little bit more like shiny. Ah, dude, I'm a fucking genius. Sleigh. Make the little bit succulent lip. And then we also want to make the nose a little shiny too. So, you know, because I'm highlight on point, you know what I mean? And then, so I think there's a bottom shadow. So let's add some of that shadow here. There we go. Yeah. All done. Posting this immediately. Alright, we're this is save. PNG save. I also want to, let's get that screenshot real quick of the Babadook comment real quick. Dude, okay. No! Okay, whatever. Fuck it. I need to get the screenshot of that comment. Otherwise, what the flick? What the flick? Shh. We don't need this. Goodbye. Oh my fucking god, please. Okay. Let me see. Amen. I do need to do that. Oh man, I need to find. I wish I could search comments because this is so annoying. I'm trying to find. God damn it. I'm trying to. So does Caleb have multiple people he talks to each day or just one person a day? I don't know. I'm not involved with that. I have no idea. I'm assuming what it is just like kind of like TV. You have a set schedule for how things are supposed to go and you need to make sure it's organized. I have no idea. They scheduled me a day to come in, and I came in. That's it. I don't know nothing about other guests. He does post a video every 2 days, so I think that's more or less like how that goes. I want to find the Babadook comment, but I can't. I might have to. I might have to fucking. Busty the Clown is crazy. I think I'm getting closer to the Babadook. I'm gonna be really sad if I can't find it because I'm gonna cry. God damn it. I wanna find the fuck. Oh my god. Aren't you somebody? You have a check mark. Aren't you somebody? Hold up. Hold up. Aren't you a person who's important? God fucking damn it. I'm gonna get really upset if I can't find it, cause like there's no. I wish it can. Maybe it's closer to the top. I feel like I'm stupid right now. Am I stupid? No. Was it? It might have been a member's comment, or maybe it's just. I don't think it was a. Was it a member's comment? No, my headphones are dead now. God damn it. I think it's because I'm not using them. Ugh. I think I already screenshotted my phone. Chill. Wait. Got it. It's on my phone. Haha. Okay, I can go back to like watching the actual video. Hold on. Cause I got a little distracted. Can this fucking turn back on? Okay. Well, we're done with that. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna airdrop this. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go open a Procreate. We're gonna take that comment because it's funny. Haha. We're gonna take this. And we're gonna put this. I think right there is good. I don't want to block the slutty waist, y'all. Now let's save PNG. Save image. And then I'm gonna pull up the video now. Go back to whatever the fuck I was doing. Let's post this real quick because I think it's funny. Oh, also, hold on. I have to airdrop it to myself. Airdrop it back to my phone. Hold up. Select. Got it. We're gonna post this with that, and then with that. Oh, nope. And without it. But I'm trying to think of what audio I want to put. I don't want the audio to be connected to that. I might have to unplug this because I need to fucking actually hear the video. Yeah! Okay, we're done. I'm streaming. No, I can't spell. I'm streaming. right now on YouTube. Sure. We are done with that. Let's go back to this. I want to watch this.
Only spent 600. How about that? Let's go there. How is your mind in a place right now where you think you only spent $600?
I do have a lot of credit cards, so sometimes that spending can get a little forgotten about.
Why? Not even forgot about, but you're able to at least assess like you spent.
I have like 11 credit cards. I love, I don't know. I do have 11 credit cards. I just don't use them all at once though. Low key.
And
Mm-hmm.
$600. $600 is not insignificant money, but in terms of a monthly amount that an American would spend, that's kind of small. There's no way. I'm sure your rent is at least that.
My rent is $1,550.
So there you go. How do you think you only spent 600 if your rent's 1,000?
I think so. I live with my boyfriend, and sometimes he pays for a little bit more.
Sometimes.
Yeah, pays for a little bit more of the rent.
Did the boyfriend know about the creepy f***ing boss?
Yeah,
Why didn't he go in and beat his ass? I would have.
Well, it'd be ideal to do that, but that's not always the best solution. Is to resort to violence.
I would have gone to the police, but okay. I don't know how we can be so far away. Listen, you're a guest on the show, so you don't leave this. Do not go back to Connecticut until you download our simpler budget app. We made this for people just like you and for those with advanced finances as well. We're just trying to get to a better position, but you get the premium version for free. Everyone else, they get a free trial, but you get it free forever. So take it. The automatic connections, the community chat, all the things that are in there. Take advantage of it. No longer budgeting is no longer an option. This is not an option. Let's be real. If your private student loans have your eye on,
We're not listening to this. Sorry, little man.
you spent 6,200. Where?
I think it's a little bit of misunderstanding. I didn't mean to say 600. I think I meant to say like a different number, but I'm still wrong. It doesn't matter.
Have been?
Probably a little bit more than 600, but it's still wrong.
A little bit more than 600.
Yeah, like 1,000 or 2,000, but.
Why is your phone not on Do Not Disturb?
I'm sorry.
Did you watch the onboarding video?
Oh, I could put on Do Not Disturb. I'm sorry.
Who the fuck was calling? Respectfully, I feel like this was somebody was sabotaging me because I swear to God, who the fuck would be calling me?
Okay. Well, if you want your Hammer financial score, find out where you think you are today. You can go to CalebHammer.com.
Well, the intention for that wasn't for
The
me to be
Santander
the one
logo.
to pay that. That's why. So
What's that mean?
what
is this even for? What is this?
when I finally got my tattoo license, because I am licensed now.
So you got it.
Yeah, I got my license.
Then why aren't you doing that?
So I was at one shop and I had to leave because one of the artists acted like he was gonna hit me in the face, so I left.
What the f is happening? Okay.
I don't know. So then I was planning to go with 2 other artists.
Bro, I hope I hope he's passes away very soon. Yeah, there's a lot, believe it or not, people with a very unregulated space like that. You got wife beaters, 100%. So like, yeah, that is true.
And open our own shop because that is you could easily
My eyes are up here.
sorry you could easily make the money.
Me literally just like trying to avoid eye contact because it hurts me. I don't want to look into your eyes. Please. Sorry, someone sent me something.
Money back into the money you invest if you hire more artists, and then they pay you a percentage. But that just didn't work out the way I thought it would.
What happened?
So
What, this was for that?
yeah.
You borrowed a loan for the business that didn't happen?
So
No, what happened?
I'm not sure what the state of it is right now, but I did
look
take
so
out a
fucking good.
loan
Anyways.
because it was
This loan
yes.
before
To make renovations on a hair salon so then it can be...
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know the state of it? What does that mean?
Because the key had been taken away from me. And
What?
so
Okay, hold. Okay. What the are you talking about?
So
Any context here?
I can give you context. So there's already an established business. There's already a hair salon, and we were gonna, because it has to be up to code for a tattoo shop. It has to have sinks and certain doors. You have to make those renovations. And
what, certain doors, like escape doors?
No,
from
no,
the
just there's
freaks that work there.
You have
apparently?
to separate certain parts. They can't be exposed to each other. And my so then I was asked, like, hey, could you take out sorry, let me backtrack. They had asked me, what's your highest like max on your cards? And I had said 5,000. They're like, they were basically asking me to max out 2 of my credit cards, and I said no.
For what? To do those renovations to get up to standard? Okay.
Yeah. And I said no.
Who?
Just 2 people from a previous shop, and we were gonna collaborate together to open our own shop.
And they were already asking you this before you like signed a lease or anything?
Yeah, I didn't sign anything. I kind of made that gigantic mistake in like signing any documentation or any contract.
That's not even. I don't even like. Did you even talk to the people who were? Who owned it? Was someone leasing the space?
So technically, there is someone with the owner, and then someone's an owner. They have a business license. So
owner of what? The business that was in there or the property?
The business, not the property. They're renting.
Okay, so why?
I'm just like listening to myself talk. There's not really much to say. I hate looking at people in the eyes. This is true. Eye contact sucks. My eyes up here. I don't want them. I don't want to look into your eyes at all. I need to send something. Sorry.
Didn't you have anything in place with the person, I guess, who was renting the like sublease or whatever? What was even the process? So you were talking about renovating with these 2 people before you even knew if you could be in the space? Nice.
People are getting mad at me for burping. First of all, let's get something straight here. I flew from very far away from very far, basically like a 6-hour flight to one flight and then a connecting flight. I have not eaten since the previous day. For me, if I don't eat, I tend to get gassy because what's happening in your stomach, it's eating itself. It's just like scrounging up anything you've consumed. So I think I started sipping on an energy drink or something, and like that makes you burp. It's kind of like when you don't eat anything at all and then you start drinking a drink and obviously you burp. Like, I have nothing in my body. I do not give a fuck. People can be like, oh, it's bad manners. I don't give a fuck. Did Kayla reimburse you for those carrots? They're just $3. It's just $3. No, they take care of you for everything. Like, everything, when you're going over, they take care of you. So I'm not really worried about that. They gave me snacks and a bunch of, like, a drink, a couple snacks, like some Doritos before. Like, I'm not really worried about fucking carrots. It was funny, haha. Poor carrots in the trash, though. Nah, I burp in public. I don't care. If you tell me that that's not something you like when we're, like, in a restaurant, obviously I'm not going to do that. I respect the people I'm around. I don't know what his political stance is on burping, so I did not ask. Should I go to the gym right now? Yeah, you should. So you could be like me. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, I just trusted them, so I figured that whatever they were saying to me, they were
How
telling.
close are you to them?
I've known them for a few years.
But are they stupid?
I was expecting them to.
I mean, I answered the question. I don't want to say anything defamatory towards these individuals because I do have a lawyer and I just want things to be amicable. I do want them to continue paying me money, so I don't want to make them mad. which is kind of a weird thing to have to deal with, where I'm a slave to people. I don't want to make them mad, so they don't pay me money that they owe me, but that is what is happening. Does Caleb smell good? Caleb did smell very good. He smelled great. He smelled delicious.
Me back. They had made a promise that those be within a certain amount of time, and I just trusted them.
But are they stupid?
Maybe.
You don't know?
I don't want to speak like too ill of them because
I don't care. It depends on who you trust. There's people that I love, but if they're stupid, I'm not trusting them to follow a business decision that they're laying out.
You see that? I'm killing him. I put a curse on him. I'm killing him.
That would require going into debt.
I felt like I kind of owed them because one of them had given me my license. Like they signed off on my hours for me. And even though we were all co-owners, I felt like I wasn't an owner. I was more like an employee.
Co-owners?
Yeah.
You guys formed a business? No, you legally formed a business.
Not legally. Just kind of word of mouth.
Okay, so word of mouth? Word of mouth to who?
Well, it's not word of mouth, more like verbal contract. And I've known them for a while. I just did whatever they needed me to do. Like one of them, I gave them a car, one of my old cars.
What the fuck are you talking about?
R.I.P. the Nissan Juke. R.I.P. the Nissan Juke that I had. Thank God you have a lawyer. Yeah, I just didn't want to talk about it too much. You know what I mean? But I have a lawyer. We're trying to work it out amicably. That's why the episode is like this, because of what I had asked them respectfully. When you're on this show, they're super respectful to like what you don't want to talk about. The whole goal isn't to humiliate you or to treat you like shit. The whole goal is what financial audit is about. So like the way it is because I asked them politely not to talk about certain things, which is like the lawyer, because it just, you know what I mean? It just sounds like, I don't know. I want to keep it chill. You know? OMG. Okay.
You just gave them a car?
Yeah, I felt bad.
You had an extra car?
It was my old car. I already gotten a new car. It was like my favorite.
You can afford a new car?
Well, I'm still paying it off. It's technically I have a car loan.
You know, is it wrong to say me and Caleb give Oriental? Is it wrong to say me and him give Oriental? God, this is very embarrassing. I'm sorry, but nah, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. It's fine. But thanks, babe.
I'm sure. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll get into that. Okay, so you verbally agree to split it 33.33% of the way.
Yeah, so I wasn't the only person who wasn't making payments was me because I'd taken the money out for them. And
it was, so since I wasn't technically an owner, I wasn't like, oh, El Gato. So I'm just going to keep this here because it's funny. So technically, I wasn't making payments because I'm the one taking the financial risk. So why do I need to contribute to a business where I'm paying them percentages for that business? At that point, I'm not a co-owner. I am an employee. If I'm paying you percentage, you're having me pick up like equipment and supplies. You're not paying me back. Why would, like, you know what I mean? And I'm not getting receipts for any of the purchase. God knows where that money is went. I don't feel the need that I need to pay for anything because I don't even have a key to the fucking business, respectfully. So like,
they were supposed to make payments to me. The original.
What was the agreed upon term? I gotta know something here. I mean, there's so many holes in this conversation.
Well, the original agreement, it was verbal. I can't say. Yeah, verbal.
Why?
I trusted them as friends. That's all. I didn't think I needed to.
When money gets involved, always get a contract going. Always get a legal contract going.
Hindsight is 2020, y'all. Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is hello, that's me. Hindsight is 2020, y'all. It's easy to say what should be done. You know what I mean? That's why like I stopped doing that. Like I would have done this. You know how when someone says me personally, I wouldn't take that disrespect. Me personally, bruh.
So they had like, oh, we can pay this off in a year, which is hard to do.
Pay what off?
The loan.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you didn't have an agreement to even be in the space, correct?
I was supposed to be working in there too, but
Working in there? What is working in there?
like tattooing.
In a hair salon?
No, but we had to separate the part that was able to be.
Did the person who rented the space agree to that?
Yes.
They agreed to that.
Yes.
Did they get you on a sublease?
No.
I'm stupid. I don't know what that means.
Is there a conversation around getting you on the sublease?
I didn't know sublease was a thing.
Was there a conversation and getting any paperwork done for the space you were getting?
No.
Oh my. Okay. Was the master landlord aware? The building owner.
I'm not sure, but
my
I know we kind of made sure to have receipts back and forth.
My posture is
receipts.
crazy.
What receipts?
So when you're paying a percentage to the shop, they want a receipt that you paid a percentage of whatever you earned to them because you're.
Well, yeah, but that's not even
And
close to what we're
then-
talking about.
No. I'm tying it in. I'm sorry. So then also receipts for the loan, like me making sure I'm taking the money they're giving me and actually paying the loan off instead of using it for whatever. So I made sure to do receipts, but they weren't giving me.
One of the people that was supposed to pay you back for this loan, were they the owner of the shop or was it just your business partners?
One person actually owns a business, and
No. The owner of the shop that you were separating into different spaces. The hair salon.
yeah.
That was one of them.
Yeah, she's also a tattoo artist too.
Okay, so that was one of them.
Yes, correct.
Oh,
Bruh, relax. Calm down. Calm down.
okay. So you went to borrow a loan.
Hi.
Correct.
Did you have a contractor?
Yeah, because I went to the bank and I signed a contract.
I'm stupid. I don't know what this means. I'm sorry.
To build it.
Oh, no. The
Who the was going to build it? You borrowed before you had an estimate?
I think they already had an estimate of $10,000. It was.
From who?
I'm not sure. I wasn't.
No. Who had an estimate?
The owner of the business, technically.
Well, I thought you were a third owner, and I thought this was your responsibility. You took out the loan.
I'm talking about the person on paper.
Paper?
Not on paper, because there's only.
What paper? You said nothing was on paper.
No, I meant only technically one person owns
The tenant
Yes.
of the unit. Look, you all
We're not doing this. Enough.
massive discount only through the end of this month and dive into the world of real estate investing.
Where does he
Seriously,
enter the view
real estate
discount?
has changed my life and it can change yours too. Let's go make real estate your next big win. And remember, we always offer a 30-day money back
yapping,
guarantee.
bro.
So they had set that amount.
Keep hearing theys and thems.
They
The-
them.
isn't-
oh,
In
the
Twitter bios.
the other owners. So the other two people involved.
I'm not saying names for a reason.
They asked me like, hey,
They asked you for
because they had asked me originally to max out 2 of my credit cards, and I said,
Oh,
no.
I don't care.
before the
Listen,
renovations.
listen.
Specifically.
I'm probably like the only person who's gone, like one of the only people who got on the show that already deals with hate online already. That does not mean anything to me. If some look at. Like, I don't care. I mean, I can't say I don't care because I respond to comments. It doesn't hurt my feelings, you know? People literally tell me to kill myself all the time. This is nothing. These comments are boomer tame. They'll say crazy shit about females with their girlfriend in their profile picture. These people do not stand on business. I'm sorry. Like, if you look at these comments, like, also, I should probably, like, make this a little bit bigger so you can see. Hold on. Can I make you bigger? Oh! They had Boogie on. Yeah, Boogie is... Also, Boogie is not a reliable... Dude, Boogie, is he really somebody? Boogie is nobody now. Bro is a low cow, bro. Of course he went on there. At this point, Caleb is bigger than Boogie, which is sad because Boogie actually used to be somebody. But... yeah, these comments are nothing. Me. That's me. I love Caleb and his community. Y'all are so fucking funny. Please continue supporting Caleb, my favorite femboy. Amen. Okay. So these comments are literally nothing. Like, this is nothing. Nothing. These are nothing. 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 These are nothing. If you were to see the stuff that people say about me, like, online. Let's go. Oh, can I go on my Instagram from here? Hold on. That's nothing. No! Continue. Bruh, not my phone number. That's crazy. Ah! Iggy. Hold on. Nah, oopsie. Anyways. That's fine. Did I? Yeah. Oops. Anyways. If it can fucking log in. Why? Alright. Am I gonna get a confirmation? What the fuck? Oh, it is. 3. Just give it a second because this shit is like so fucking slow. Save. Alright, now let's get this back open. Okay. I know. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, so I'm nobody. So nothing's gonna happen to me. Alright. Let's go to messages real quick. Right? Like I get a lot of comments, like a lot. This like a lot. A lot. Every day, a lot. Nothing. So let's go to my notifications. Can I go to comments specifically? How do I can't organize it by comments. Alright, hold on. Can I organize this by comments? Because it's just stupid. Hold on. Why can I not organize it by comments? This is really annoying. Can I... I guess I'll just go to an individual post. Like, I get a lot of people calling me a pedophile all the time. I like little girls. So somebody saying I look kind of ugly does not mean nothing to me. Respectfully, I don't care. They can't handle your baddie levels. Amen. This is true. Like, I get a lot of, like, these have like a lot of views in general. So like this shit, like always, there's always something. I'm not gonna let this girl, she's into little girls. I'm not gonna find one single comment on Kayla's video that's worse than that. Not one. Or somebody saying this. I hope your family fucking dies. I'm not gonna find one single fucking comment on there saying I wished you would die. Not one. Not one. Like, her makeup looks like poorly drawn faces. That's nothing. These are so tame. These are probably people who go to church. I hate people who burp and chew into microphones. That's nothing. I feel nothing. This is nothing. Let's find some more on my account. Let's find some more. Because that's nothing. £100 less, you'll be perfect. Even though I think that's a troll comment, don't really matter though. Shit like this. Your body's ruined. I get a lot of comments saying you're fucking ruined. Like, and I get a lot of good comments, so it doesn't mean anything, but this is nothing. So, like, I'm not really worried. You know what I mean? So, people are nice to me. It's just those, once in a while, you get those freaks. Like, I think this one is one of my most viewed videos. I don't know if it shows the views amount. Probably not, but... Like, to me, this is a downgrade. 4K likes. From gorgeous to mid. You know what I mean? So that's nothing. Anyways. Yeah, that's nothing. These comments they're weak. You have no power here. Your comments are weak.
Okay. So you took out I thought you said wait, if you got a quote for $10,000. Why do I have an $18,957 loan here?
So
Well, the loan was
they
originally
had set
20.
that amount, but then we went in to get pre-approved. They came with me and they kind of spoke up and said, we actually want this amount.
Want? They said want?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say need. They said want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they said they could pay it back to you within a year?
Which is
Verbally? Is
yes.
that what they said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did they say their plan was? What was the minimum monthly payment that they were going to pay to you?
So
And also, what about the interest? Were they going to pay into the interest that you are paying on the loan, 13%?
I try to explain to them based on the payments that they were making that would
What
not
payments were they making,
be
though?
the minimum.
They were just paying you the minimum monthly payment.
Correct.
If they pay the minimum monthly payment until the loan is paid off, technically they will have paid the interest.
Yeah, but based on the time frame that they had said, that wouldn't be possible.
No, it wouldn't
be.
have been
It would be like
possible.
5 to 6 years.
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
And then
And?
then they got really upset with me when I brought that up to them.
What do you mean they got upset? Well, how did that conversation go? What is they got upset?
They didn't want to pay more than what they were actually paying me now.
I mean, I
Pop,
guess
pop,
on a
pop.
monthly basis they could.
Pop, 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 pop. People are insane. They just gotta find something to be picky about. Probably. Also, hold up. You. Who are you? Hold up. How are you gonna pop in my chat with a plus mark and act like I don't see you? Hold up. What? Why are they not? Oh. There. We had excuse me? Just nonchalantly, a fucking big ass YouTuber popping in my chat. Not even saying, hi, how are you? I've seen your videos before. I don't know if I like them, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, no. I think I do like some of them. I'm not subscribed, though. No, there's this person. There's Saber Park. They're probably not here anymore because they had their question and they probably left. It's not you. I don't know. I don't think I know you. You want me to look up your username?
Just had to go longer,
Mm-hmm.
and they got upset at the idea of going longer.
Yeah. So after,
But you showed it to them.
I tried to explain it. Yeah.
Did you show it to them?
Yeah. They had all the documents, all the.
What was their excuse other than not wanting to, or was that it?
They just-
I didn't want to.
They don't have. That is what they said.
They don't have what?
the money to pay the loan, like more than what they were already paying.
Yeah, but they're just paying longer.
I try to explain that.
Are they?
I don't know. I know. After all this happened, we were supposed to go to a tattoo convention together, and a tattoo convention can be very lucrative. You can make $1,000 a day
From
tattooing. You can tattoo people and make $1,000 like a day.
That is
and
true.
It's a 3-day convention, and they were supposed to go with me. But the last.
So after all the experiences you've had with people in the tattoo world that have not been good, you decided to only do a verbal agreement for a loan that you're taking out.
Well, I would say that's a different thing. I would say
How? They're in the same industry as all those other people that you said were bad.
I
And you
would-
said you haven't met good people.
I would say sexual misconduct and
It wasn't just that. Someone also threatened to kill you. You also said
Someone threatened to kill me. I don't remember that.
everywhere you go to is seedy and sketchy with sketchy people. You said that. Yes, you had specific examples, but you said if you go anywhere, that's what you get. And you're trusting 2 of them.
I just knew that from a long time, and
And how'd that work?
it was good until this point. I would say.
What is this point? This point? This point?
Well, I would say like a couple months ago,
When did this happen?
in August.
You took this out in August of last year.
Correct.
And it
Correct.
only lasted for a couple months until it went to
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, so what happened?
So after I had this all, we kind of had the Sloan stuff going on.
ADHD,
I kind of knew it was not going well when we were all, like I said before, we were supposed to go to a convention together.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of bailed on me last minute. I ended up paying a lot more for the convention than I was supposed to.
Are they closer
Closer in terms of
to each other than you?
probably.
Probably. You don't know?
Yeah, because their age range, they're closer in age, so they probably are closer than me.
But that's not everything.
Well, it's hard. They're like
How old are
40.
they? Okay, but are they closer or not?
Yes, they are.
I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
I mean, I have a friend out there right now. She's a sister of one of my friends, and she just turned 21. And we have someone here that's like in their upper 30s, I think. Wait,
That's
what
not the
example
same.
was
That's
I
not the
got?
same.
No.
age
We
gap.
have someone that's like 25 that works here. I'm still closer to her, even though I'm older, because I know her. People aren't automatically closer because they're closer in age. I'm curious. Are they closer?
Yes,
Are
they-
they
I
friends?
answered
There
yes,
you go.
yes.
Well, you answered in a weird way that didn't make sense.
I'm on trial. That's how
Okay.
you answer it. You're
So
in the
then they
interrogation
bailed on
room.
you.
I think
Yeah,
so.
they
So,
just
what?
last minute canceled.
My deodorant on my bra. Anyways, so no, there's no clocking to you. I'm sorry to break it to you. So basically, this is true. When you are closer to someone in age, you have more to relate to. Of course, you can have meaningful relationships with people of different ages, but like if I'm 25, it doesn't really make sense for me to hang out with someone who's under 21 because what the fuck are we supposed to do together? You can't drink, you can't go to the club. So, and it's also like experiences. Like a Gen Z might not get along with someone who's of a different generation. That's just true. That is true. It is true. It's harder to be closer to, like, really close with someone who's young unless you guys are related to each other. I think it's weird. That's why, like, I kind of understand why they weren't really close to me. I saw them as more motherly figures. That's why I kind of just listened to them because they're older than me.
Like, I was...
My deodorant on my bra.
They were supposed to book the Airbnb because I had already paid for the booth.
My
The
makeup's
booth was
so-
a $525, which if you split it with 3 people, it's not that much.
When did they bail? How many days in advance?
The day of.
For fuck's sake. Fucking written contracts, people. Written fucking contracts.
You don't do it. First of all, you don't do a written contract for a trip, because technically that's like a work trip or whatever. There's no one ever does that. You still talk about going to be the club. I be clubbing. I said you still talking about going to the club. Did you learn nothing from Caleb? So I've only been to the club once in my whole life. What would I need to learn to go to the club? It costs like usually like I've only been to the club once in my whole life. I'm currently 23, turning 24 in May. I've been to the club once. My point with that statement is when someone's under the age of most adult activities, you can't take them fucking anywhere. They can't rent a car. They can't go to the strip club, like depending, some places 21 and over. They can't go to the club. They can't drink. This bro had every time he goes on a trip. Yeah, you don't need a contract for that. I guess technically if it's work related, you could put it into contract, but most people don't do that. You know what I mean? If you're like if you travel with your work, because sometimes they'll send you certain places, there's no contract. They say go over there. It's usually an email. They say go there. We want you to travel there. There's no contract. They just tell you to do that.
And they were not on a contract to the booth. It was just you.
Their
Also
names
with the
were
booth, you don't have a contract. You just pay them. It's kind of like an invoice.
on the booth. They've sent their information, like their
But
licenses.
in the contract to rent it,
there's no technical
there's
contract
no
to rent.
contract to rent the booth.
It's just a bill. You just pay for it. It's not like a contract. It's just you just pay for it. Like kind of like
And you paid for it.
correct.
And
Why
it
is
was supposed
everything contracts? When it's like similar to when you go to a hotel, you rent it. You don't pay it. Technically, like you could say it's an agreement, but there's no contract when you like have to rent something. It's annoying, especially when you're in a different headspaces. Drew, my headspace right now, I'm still stupid, so.
to pay you back.
They were supposed to at least
Okay, so you went and you didn't have to
Oopsie,
split with
let's
anyone,
get
so you
rid
made a ton of money, right?
uh
What is this? What are you doing? Are you a fucking horse?
Yeah.
No, you're chewing into the mic. People are listening.
Sorry.
No, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing this?
I'm hungry.
You have a little stash. You can eat afterwards or before.
I had a long flight.
You were in the green room for like an hour. Why didn't you fucking eat? Why are you eating into the microphone?
I was doing my hair.
Why are you eating into the
I was
microphone
doing my hair, true.
on a podcast, lady?
I have an oral fixation with like chewing, but I like to be healthy. Actually,
Oral fixation with chewing.
yeah, because bored eating. I think like
Don't we all have that?
yeah, but
Caleb, we know you got that. I can say that. I used to be big. It's okay.
supposed to eat when you're bored. You're supposed to only eat when you're
Yeah,
hungry.
but like, what? If you can chew on pens and bullshit. Oral fixation? Are we like diagnosing that shit?
Well,
not a
that's not a
diagnosis.
diagnosis.
Oh.
It's more like just a thing. I
So-
mean, it helped me lose like 50 pounds though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I need to get on the oral
I
fixation
should show you the
carrot
before
game.
and after picture of me, and then you'll.
Okay, well, good for you. Let's not eat during the podcast like a fucking weirdo, but. Okay. Okay.
trying not to
so I don't know
laugh,
how
I'm
the fuck you were affording a $401 minimum payment.
Daddy.
Yeah, because didn't really account for the
hair
principal
looks
or
so
anything like
cute.
that.
Just the payment.
I know I've got
Principal, what are you talking
my
about?
account's gone in.
It's so sad. I'm getting bored of hearing my own me talk. Listen, you know, you say he's such an ass for no reason, but I think that's the point. It's like Gordon Ramsay. There's a point to it. People want to see that. If it was for no reason, then nobody would watch, you know? People like assholes. They love like that one judge from America's Got Talent or whatever, fucking Simon Cowell. People love like an asshole. They love me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so what happened? You went there, you made a lot of money, right?
I made just the money back. I didn't make a lot of money. Just
What
the money
you're
back.
saying you get $1,000 a day there, but you rented the booth for $500. How'd you
So
only make the money back?
the reason why is because there was a Comic-Con happening like nearby.
So you wouldn't have made $1,000 anyway. So why the fuck did you say that?
I'm just saying that's the reason why people go to conventions. I've been to conventions a few times. I've been to like 4 conventions, and I've always made like a good amount of money back. I think that was the first convention that was a bust for me.
Okay.
Period.
So when did they?
Every convention I've been to, I've made money except that one. That convention was ass. They will not see me back. Me and them would have to square up. I mean, anybody can audition? They'll probably get on. There's always mad ass comments. They need to put people who actually need it on the show. Then apply, brokey. If you need the help, then I'll fucking apply, brokey.
Are they paying anymore?
One of them, we're trying to see what's going on because one of them is
trying to see what's going on.
Feeling buried under credit card bills.
Boy, be quiet.
It sounds like the answer would be no.
I was trying to communicate with them regarding a contract.
Are you capable of communicating? Because like I don't know. Are they incapable of communicating?
It's
Because,
not me.
Listen, we're talking about since fucking what did you say? October?
Not October, August.
No. Since the fucking convention.
The convention happened technically, I think, in September. It was after August.
So since September.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The zoom ins on
It's
my
just- it's-
pretty ass makeup. Thank
Just
you.
it's hard to try to
Go to the salon.
go to the salon.
You're a security person. Go beat her ass. Not actually. But at least go there.
They're also bigger than
That's
me.
a
Those
way to
bitches to tag team my ass and kill me. I guess I don't find it as fun entertaining enough for me to compare and decide. I guess it's because you think it's me. If I was someone you didn't know, you probably think this shit is funny. I don't know. I think it's funny. I'm evil.
talk to someone instead of waiting for them to text 4 months later.
I am a little scared to do it, so I don't want to.
Why? What is she gonna do?
No, it's more so like I was kind of raised to like respect my elders, so it makes it hard to do confrontation with people older than me.
What the fucking the respect?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what's happening here. Respect is you can respect her as a person while still having a conversation.
Listen, generational trauma makes it hard. Oh, sorry. boob mishap. Get back in there. Generational trauma. On the show, calling other people brokey is wild. Well, I'm not broke, so that sucks. No, I'm just talking about people are saying people who actually need help, then they should get on the show, then apply. Almost anybody can get on if you apply. It's not that hard. So if they're having a lot of guests that are quote unquote annoying, it's probably because there's not enough people who actually quote unquote need the help who are applying. Then a fucking apply to the show. No one's stopping you from getting on the show. Literally nobody. If you're a brokey, like all of us people apparently, then apply to be on the show. If you have an argument against that, I'll listen. But there is none.
I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't think,
Going and talking to someone is not disrespectful.
I don't think.
What are you talking
Well, crazy
about?
bitches it is.
That's gonna work. I don't think they respect me.
No, you can talk to them respectfully.
I just, based on how I know their personalities, I just know that's not gonna work.
Why? What's their personality?
So they can't talk, which means you can't talk to them.
I've messaged, but if they don't reply, I can't force them to reply.
You can go there. Hey, how you doing?
Me flying across the country to go to Texas, but me can't go to the other city. Real.
I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm scared of the confrontation.
Well, guess what? Now you have a monthly payment that is driving you into negative in your checking account
okay.
multiple times since the fall.
My bad. I'm assuming people in the chat because I'm a nobody. I'm just assuming everybody in the chat knows me. My B. I don't know you, so I don't really like. Oh, you know, so I know you, so I don't like him. He was chill. I love talking to him. I drew a picture of him as a femboy. He loved that shit. He loved it.
Oh, this is gonna ruin you.
I know. I thought about that a lot.
According to the comments on Instagram, I'm already ruined, babe.
'Cause
Throw me away.
But you've done nothing.
I know. I talked to my mom about it.
Oh, good.
I
Yes.
talked to my mommy. I talked to my mommy. I'm sorry. I talked to my mom.
One of the most invested partners into this.
Well, no, my mom was mad at me.
Huh?
My mom was mad at me.
Yes.
Yeah, she said
My teeth
"Why
look
did
so
you-"
good, though. I was so
do
insecure. I
that?
worried that my
Yes.
teeth
Why
would look
did you
bad.
do it? It's dumb as.
Yeah.
She's correct.
She is correct. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like the anticipation of a negative interaction repels me from going. So I'm trying
Who
to.
says that has
Anxiety.
to be a negative reaction?
Mental health.
Interaction.
Bro, probably the fact that they don't want to be nice to me.
I just know there's like legal stuff on with them too. So
There's
like,
legal stuff?
yeah,
What?
like I can't really. I don't want to like put anyone on blast. It's just I just
Okay.
know they have issues, and I just
With
don't.
each other or?
No, just in general, like in their own personal lives, and I just don't think it'd be a good idea. I know. I just know.
DV.
Like it just went nasty, so I think if we go over there, it's just or if I go over there, it's just gonna be an argument. Like I don't think it's gonna be like
What does their legal
productive.
stuff have to do with that, though?
It says, where can I find that? Where will we look for what? I was watching this episode and saw your username in the comments, and I guess I'm gonna finish this episode while watching you review it live. Amen. I am the same. I will admit I hate confrontation. So people always bring up the like, oh, you work security, blah blah. When you're confronting someone you don't know, it's way different from someone you cared about and they care about you. Okay, listen. I think based on what I know, the apps are good. I just when you drop right now, do you guys want me to drop it right now? Cause I did draw a femboy Caleb. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get rid of this real quick. I drew him so good. So, you know. Period. Okay, anyways. Let's go back. True, but girl, they don't care about you if they did that to you. Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of like I would say it's the equivalent of when someone's in an abusive relationship with somebody and you tell them to leave. It's not that simple to just leave. They don't care about you. Sometimes it's hard. You know what I mean? I've learned that, like, based on therapy and stuff like that. It says, well, I didn't want to, I was having trouble with it, so I've been talking to them about it, like trying to figure it out. I'm a little stupid. I don't know if you could tell. I'm stupid. So they've been helping me out with that. So I'm her friend. I just think it's funny. True. Yeah, confrontation's hard. Like, I can yell at a stranger, get the fuck out of here, versus, like, I can't talk to my mom like that. You know, people that you have an intimate connection with is completely different. And having the power dynamic is like, I'm an authoritative figure in a store is different from I'm just me, myself, by myself. Yeah, if your home is by a house, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's hard. It's tough. Stuff is easier said than done. If it was, you know, so easy, people would just do it, right?
Because you would have to get them to sign a contract, and they can just say no.
Well, yeah, you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Objectively.
Just a little bit, yeah.
No, a lot of it. This is destroyed.
A little bit.
You.
Just a little un poquito.
Have you ever been late on this?
I think technically once. Because
Did you make the payment 5 days ago?
5 days ago.
A payment
I'm looking
was
at the
due 5 days ago.
day.
Did you make it?
5 days ago.
Yes.
I know. I think February was already paid. I'm pretty sure. For February.
Did you make your payment day? That was the latest they could be paid before
Yeah.
a fee.
I
hit.
got scared.
Yeah.
You made the payment?
Yes. You got me scared for a second. Yeah.
I had to think about it.
Built?
Yeah.
This is the card you can pay rent with, right?
Yeah.
Which is good for people that aren't stupid with their money. I have a feeling this is not good for you. Listen, I would just do the Fizz card
Dude,
for
you know how bad I want to make a fucking, what's it called? What are those pictures? Not the Sigma, the other one. I want one of those of me.
This is a credit
I'm
card.
so beautiful.
It's a debit card essentially, or it's a debit card that builds credit.
I'm so gassy. Dude, I was probably farting through the whole thing too, by the way. Stinking up that office. I'm so gassy. I have gassy issues. I was farting. Just because you can't hear it does not mean it was not happening. Does he actually help you with the finances that appear on the show? They give you a helping hand of anything you need. They try to help network you to like possible jobs. Like, hey, if you need whatever you would need to help improve your finances, they would help you. That's the point. Like, if I needed more information on a lawyer, they'd probably help me with that. Like, but I don't need help with that because I already have one. Yeah, I am the most normal person on Financial Audit. Me! Yeah, the team is really awesome. I know it seems all hostile, but the team is so awesome. They're so great. Like, there is a reason why this show is successful. This team is very solid, professional. They made sure I had everything I needed. You know what I mean? So, gave me free access to the things that other people have to pay for. Shit is sick. I like them a lot.
All that from a couple carrots, huh?
It's because I'm really hungry. Sorry.
You burp when you're hungry?
Well, because your body's trying to eat something that's not there, so then it makes you burp. Like,
There's carrots there.
That's
Guilt.
not enough. If I haven't eaten in a day, a carrot's not gonna fulfill
Do
me.
you pay my rent with that card here and there? There's
Yeah,
always
but
a balance.
something tells me it's because you can't afford to pay your rent, not because you're actually receiving the benefit that is coming from it, and that's why a lot of people use this card. $1,270.23 on here. I mean, it went up from $982. No wonder you look. You spent $965 on here. That's more than you said you spent across the board, across the fucking board.
I think that was a label from the previous month because I haven't
What?
paid the balance.
Huh?
I said the balance from the previous month. That's why.
No, that's purchases.
Purchases. Oh.
Yes. What do you think I just said?
Sorry.
No. I said it was more than you
First
said.
of all, sorry, I have it on my video. So this is previous balance. That means, yeah, it hasn't increased by much. There's also a payment that says net minus 700. Chill. No interest.
$21
I lied. Interest
and
right here.
$96 of interest accrued with a minimum monthly payment of $35. Ulta, I guess to coat that face, that was probably the entire.
Ulta. I don't remember that one. I have an Ulta gift card. That's why I don't remember that one. That's crazy. You've been farting a hole into your chair, and I wouldn't even know. They were probably, when I left, they were like, why does it smell like that in here? Stinky. Me. I farted.
Entire trip right there. This episode.
I really like makeup.
No shit.
They're trying to make me look like shit. I look good.
Very surprised. You look like you're in Mulan.
Move on. That's crazy.
You're making my double chin pop up. Chill.
Five Guys.
Yeah, Five Guys. I got a treat.
The pharmacy, me picking up my medicine. This is for groceries. Ulta. I don't remember spending that much at Ulta. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is. That bothers me, actually, because I don't know what that's from. So I don't... No, I remember what that is. I am lying. I am a liar. That $26, that's for a specific eyeliner. It is $26, and it's MAC. That's mad old. I forgot about that.
Pookie
and then
Princess.
This one is for when I bought a makeup palette for myself, and then a makeup palette for my friend. I'm not friends with them anymore because they were bothering me. Regret that. Whatever. Five Guys. I pay for my baby. And then that's my rent. Cumberland Farms is my gas. Target. I can't defend Target. Target's never important.
To Five Guys.
What?
My boyfriend, Pookie Princess.
That's
If you ever noticed the girls talk about my makeup in the comments, they look like shit. Maybe they should. I do have hemorrhoids. They look like shit. Maybe they should look like me and they'll look better. Like, it's okay. Like, if they have like a. If you notice, like in these boomer comments, most of the time people will comment shit with their real fucking face, their name, and it's like, yeah. Like, I look touched up, bro. They need to touch up your pictures. Respectful. Hey. Fix that shit. Only pretty girls can call me ugly. You're not pretty. Delete that. Or if they have no, like, this is fine. But usually they have their fucking name. These people have their fucking name. A lot of the time, their name, their face. Not a blonde mom. You know what I mean? These bitches got their face in here, and a lot of them do not look good. This one is valid, though. I can't... Nicole clocked me. Can't say nothing. They probably... I mean... Anything about my makeup, they probably just, like... They don't like people who are different. It's like back in the day when people used to fucking beat the shit out of goth people because they thought they were devil worshippers. Same people. Jealous? Probably not. Probably not jealous.
Your boyfriend is Pookie Princess?
Well, anybody can be Pookie Princess. That's like just someone you care about is your Pookie Princess.
Oh, am I getting old? I don't know
Kayla's
this.
my Pookie Princess. La, 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 la.
I know Pookie.
I think
Pookie
it's just me. I swear it's just me. It's just me. Because I even when like PD comes down to like Target, I call them Pookie Princess too.
PE?
PD, like police
PD?
department.
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, and then
Bro,
yes,
PD, police department, you know, like LAPD.
you went into Target, got some bullshit. Went into Target, got some bullshit. Now you're not buying anything necessary for $5. You're getting drinks.
I'm trying to remember what I got.
Bullshit.
Definitely wasn't energy drinks. I don't think so. I think Was it
I'm so
chocolate
cute.
milk?
How the f would I know?
Sorry.
How the f would I possibly
I
know?
thought he was a mind reader. I thought he had all the answers. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm so
Oh.
funny.
How would I know? Dude,
Well, okay, so I
you're
probably
it's something special.
so I can't probably tell what those drinks are, but there's a few times.
But I know it's bullshit, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I also
You're spending money you don't have while you're going negative in your checking account because you took out a personal loan that wasn't backed by any kind of contract that other people were supposed to pay, and now you can't afford to pay. Well, how does that make sense? How do you spend basically what you brought in last month on bullshit? How do you allow that? How's that
My credit score is good.
acceptable? How long have you been dating your boyfriend?
4 years.
My
And he's okay with this? A
No.
potential fiance? A potential marriage? He's okay with a financial disaster on the other side?
He told me that even if he tries to give me things that I should do, that it's hard to get me to listen because I'm stubborn.
I don't know if it's the stubborn part that's making it hard for you to listen, but yes, I get it.
He's not.
Does he get it? Caleb's single. Do you get it? Where's your Pookie princess? Do you get it? Where is your babe? Caleb is single. I don't think he gets it.
Like controlling.
Or maybe
anything, so I
he's
don't-
hiding the fact that he got a Pookie princess because he doesn't want them to get bullied like they bully me. But you're thirsty. What they want you to do is die of dehydration. I'm fucking.
don't have to worry about that.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, because some people are like control other people's finances even when they're not married.
Yes.
Like they'll like, I need your access to your
Why aren't you
password.
listening to him? Someone who might know what he's talking about. I don't really know, but obviously you're in the worst place and he wants you to do better. Why not
Eyes are
listen?
kind of creepy. They're
He
right.
didn't really talk too much to me about it. I think he's just.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I thought we're talking about the loan, no? Because I did
Huh?
talk to him about it. We're not talking about the loan right now. We're talking about that. We're talking about the credit.
Anything that you're doing.
He said we're not talking about. He said anything. Cry.
Are you guys going to get married?
Hopefully,
Yeah?
yeah.
Why would he marry this?
Why
Why would he pull this into his life that way?
Probably because he loves me.
Love, but he's going to destroy himself.
He wants to destroy me. He wants to destroy me.
Yes.
No, I mean if you get
You
legally married,
spent $6,000 more than you made. 5,000 more than you made.
well, he's also trying to get a really good job.
Good for him. And then you'll take all the money and blow it.
No, I would not do that.
The only thing I blow is my man and maybe a cigarette.
Blow more than you make. What are you expecting to happen in the end? What's your fucking path out of here? What was your little magic plan here?
Well, I wouldn't spend his money. I don't think that's.
Oh, come on.
No.
You wouldn't even know you are.
No.
You don't even know you're spending your own money.
I do. When the shit hit the negative.
Oh,
You'd get a joint account and it would all be out and you'd be like, I'm just getting a pookie little Five Guys.
well,
TMI.
a joint account. I think it
listen.
should be only for like kids if you're having kids together.
The comments that Caleb made, there is no TMI. Why is your message like redacted? What did you say that was a no-no? Your message was retracted. What'd you say? What'd you say that's a no-no? Bro, he called these airbags. I don't need airbags in a car. He said it'll protect me. Does he pay you to be on the show? No, he just reimburses your travel. So then it's like to me, free vacation to me, to be honest. It's worth it to me. I've never
But
been to
think it should
Texas.
be,
I
like,
never
your
was
joint
going to go
account
to
for
Texas.
money for kids, and then you're
What? That's an interesting new qualification for a joint account.
Well, I'm saying that's what it should be. I'm not saying that's like a rule. So I am.
I'm just saying, if you get access to his money, he's going to spend it. But not only that, but you're going to have debt. You're going to bring debt into the relationship. Is he legally required to pay it? No, not necessarily, unless he's on the debt and there gets complications, blah, blah, blah. There's always different things. However, in the end, he will feel like he should pay it because, this is my second half. And you're making your debt worse and worse and worse every single month, worse and worse and worse and worse, and getting into stupid business deals.
Why would he bring that into his life?
I wish they would just put like an edit of just static in my fucking head because I'm just looking at him.
In a more permanent fashion, in a more risky fashion. What if you use his credit or something just because you just think that's a normal thing to do, and then you just apply to bullshit, some dumb new business venture?
I'll probably make an edit of just static in my fucking head.
Well, probably because he wants me to have his babies.
Oh my god, I really should have blended my lipstick more. That's crazy, zoom in. Don't look at that.
Horny.
Well, look at me.
Yes.
That's crazy! No! I'm actually not from Connecticut. I just did that because I didn't want people to find out where I live. But I am close to Connecticut. Are you gonna get your shit together, or are you gonna keep doing what you're doing? I think my shit's already together. Caleb, he solved all my problems. The zoom in is insane. Listen. That's what they said, TMI, but it's like the video is not TMI to the girls. Tia Tamara. I know I was getting a lot of DMs like, oh, he's a creep. I'm like, so I'm gonna say this. When it comes to all of this, they ask me for permission. They don't just do this shit without my permission. Did I expect that to happen at that moment? No. Yeah, so like, all this stuff is not unprompted, by the way. Like, they ask, like, because it's professional. The whole point of this is not to, like, be rude or fucked up to anybody. It's to have a show. It's a bad look if you kind of bombard people with stuff they told you not to talk about, or they unnecessarily sexualize you without your permission. They had permission to, you know, give them the limelights. I did say they could do that.
Mm-hmm.
We all know.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is aware. But I don't know if he's going to absolutely destroy his life. Unless he's the...
He loves destroying things.
You know,
I think
testosterone is making him go there.
I think it's worth it if we have like ginger babies.
Is he a ginger?
And his family runs in his family and mine too.
Is he a ginger?
His mom's a ginger.
Is he a ginger?
I don't know if this makes sense. He's half ginger.
What's your real hair color? Because I know that isn't
brown. No, I know the roots are growing out. I know. I have to.
I'm funny. Don't look at me like that. My roots were growing out. Dude, I thought I was gonna get yelled at if I like. Isn't it? Let me see. How'd you pay off that debt though? Technically, I paid off all my credit cards and shit, but like that loan, that's not gonna go away anytime soon. Almost everybody has a loan, whether it's school related. Most people have a loan bigger than the amount that I'm paying off. My mom went to college many years ago. She's still paying off that fucking student loan. To this day, it's been what, 20 years she's still paying off? That's not gonna go away. Isn't it fair trade in some ways? You get to have some press, he gets some press, right? Yeah, I think that, listen, they already know. Yeah. I wanted it, dude, I went in the show because I wanted attention and I wanted the status from it. But like, it's fun to be the Paris Hilton and act like you're stupid, but I don't need help with anything. No offense. So, Paris Hilton, it worked out for her to act like a dumbass. So here's my turn.
Re-dye it soon, but I've been putting it off.
Yep. Bokeh.
I know a lot of time when I go to Target, I like to get press-on nails.
What is it? Just a new? Just every time you go in, that's just a little sweet treat, little press-on sweet treat.
Yeah, the best way to do it is to get press-on nails, and then you can just paint stuff on top of it.
All
so
right,
you can
bring them over here.
They're not that great. They're outgrown. My favorite ones were the Sanrio ones.
Just nails. Okay, so that's a special little thing that you have to do. No more carrots. You
No
fucking freak.
carrots. I got something for you.
Okay. What?
The titty zoom in.
Olive
Oh,
and
so you can
June.
see my
I don't
zombie fucking arms.
know what this is.
They're press-on nails. We're gonna put them on you.
What am I supposed to? This is not your show.
It is.
We're gonna.
So I didn't meet Caleb Hammer. He actually met me. Yeah, like I mean, think of it like this. A lot of people who are on like Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares. What does anybody know what happened to those restaurants? Most of them fucking closed down. Just saying. Yes, at some point in the video, he sees the infection AU. He sees it. He saw it.
I'm gonna put this on you. What are you talking about?
I know it's not your color, but
What would my color be?
I would say definitely green, like a light.
Who would have thought?
Well,
How much you spend on this on a monthly basis?
I think a pack of them could be like $9, so it could be $18 if you buy 2.
Oh my!
If sale, I know sometimes they're on
They're
sale.
telling me to put it on. They're pressuring me.
I think they're right.
He's
Do I
lying.
get to
He
take 'em
wanted
out?
to put them on. He's lying. He said they're pressuring him. He made that shit up. He wanted to put it on so bad. He wanted to be girly pop. He's lying. He wants it. I would never do a show like this though unless I was rich and hiding it or something. That is actually so fucking smart. Somebody should do that. Is that me? No.
Are they easy to take off?
Yeah, of course.
How easy to take off?
I lied. They're not easy to take off. I lied. I made that shit up. They're not easy to take off. They ruin your fucking nails. I lied.
Just don't put too much glue on it, and
I don't know.
I'll tell you. Don't worry. I can help you. I can help you.
You are building this up by. Is this what you're getting for fucking Ulta? Bullshit.
Oh no.
$965. Oh, this is your Target thing. $965 is what you spent. $965. That is almost what came in last month, and you added that to a credit card that you can't pay off while you're negative in a checking account while you're giving out loans that you can't. Fine, do a couple.
Do a couple.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's giving when your dad says he didn't want a stupid ass dog, and then your dad and the dog he said he didn't want. Okay, put him on. Yeah, I lied. I made that shit up. Tricked him. Put that shit on.
I've never done anything like this.
Hold on.
The only ones that are easy to take off are the ones that like have the little sticker. Those are easy to take off.
Take care. Give me a second.
No, f your carrots. Stop with the carrots.
No.
Stop with the carrot. No one gives a shit with the carrot. Just don't crunch into the mic.
Okay.
You little weird person. Okay, let's see what fucking $965 of spending and $21 of interest is worth.
It's not my
At
favorite.
28.49%.
It's not my favorite brand, but because the Kiss brand is better. But
Am I gonna have the desire to get pegged once I get these on?
That is definitely I'm getting fucked face. That's crazy, dude. See, usually like if I like to keep my nails short because I do a lot of physical labor with my hands, and the feeling of your nail breaking is the worst. So I'd rather like on special occasions put press-ons. That's just me. I like to keep them short. And if you're a baddie who likes women, you can't have them long nails. The girls who know, who know. He liked them so bad.
You could have been a Twitch girl. You look like it.
I really like video games specifically.
Pen. I can't pick up the pen.
You gotta.
Here we go.
His are not even that long. Mine
I
were
really like
longer.
horror games specifically. I know I'm anticipating the release of several Silent Hill games that are coming out. I don't know.
I fucking love Silent Hill.
When they're gonna be released though? There's like 4 of them. One of them was already released. It was a remake.
You don't have money.
To be fair, for the Silent Hill game, someone slid me a 20. So the really expensive game was $20 less. I asked my boyfriend to pay it for me. He said, no, I'll pay for your gas.
You don't have money. I don't give a how long does this take? No, wrong one.
Oh.
Ugh. Did I throw that car? How the do women operate?
Oh.
This is impossible. How long does that last card take to pay off? Only doing the minimum monthly payments. The built card. If you don't purchase any.
What?
And all you do is purchase. So how long does it take to pay off?
I'm hoping to pay half of it soon, or most of it. I'm just waiting.
How long does it take to pay off?
So low.
Minimum monthly payments only.
I think it less than a year.
9 years.
Oh.
9 fucking years.
The balance isn't 3,000. It was 1,000.
You'll be 32.
That's. I mean, that's not that old. But you gotta
he's
do it
so-
with grace.
He's so tsundere. He wants you. He don't want me. He want penis. Look at him. If you look at him and think that's a straight man, that's wrong. Oh, he was feeling his oats. He don't want me. He want men. Look at him.
Target.
As a gay person,
I
I'm
love
sorry.
Target.
Yeah, you don't you fucking work there?
Yeah.
They should be giving you money, you not you giving them literal credit card debt.
I know.
You have a balance. Well, it's a small balance. Do you pay this off every month?
More or less because it's easier to.
More or less?
Because there's a balance on it.
But
now.
do you?
Yes.
You
Yes.
sure? Every time.
I would say 90% of the time because there's.
Why the would you ever pay interest on this? Lady, why? Why would you ever pay interest on this? I don't really get it.
Because technically, it looks better when you have a debt and then pay it off instead of paying it off immediately. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying not to laugh at him.
This is way too sensual, I feel.
You don't need to be here. Okay, so I'm not gonna put this down as a death end, but why?
No, where did I go? Did you see that? Where did I go? Did you see that? Personally, literally the opposite of the audit. Yeah. I mean, you could say he's not gay, but at the end of the day, we don't know what is happening near his asshole in private. People pretend to be straight all the damn time, so we don't know. Girl, they saying you a cop lover in the comments. All I said was the PD will Pookie Princess. Am I not allowed to call the PD Pookie Princess? When I call 911, I want them to fucking show up, okay? Listen. I'm gonna say this right now. A person in uniform is quite sexy. It don't matter what kind of uniform. As long as it's nice and neat. Fucking mailman uniform is yummy. And also the whole idea of like, I don't know, like a cop putting handcuffs on you and just... Anyways, but this clip is so funny. You saw that, right, though? Like, literally, like... Let me see if it can go back.
Technically, it looks better when you have a debt. I feel.
Yeah, look at.
You don't need to be here. Okay, so I'm not gonna put this down as a death.
Where did I go? I'm just like, what am I thinking about? You don't need to be here. Mailman calves. It kind of sucks that these are guys trying to help you, but you're out here shitting on them. I'm not shitting on them. If you were watching this whole thing, I've been saying nothing but good about them. I'm speaking to them the same way they spoke to me when I was on the show. If I'm not allowed to do that, maybe they shouldn't have the show. He said a lot of mean things. I'm actually being quite nice. I think these people are fucking awesome. They treated me so great. Like, I felt everything was super safe, professional, respectful. He's a little sassy little cunt, low-key in real life, but that is just... Dude, look at him. Look at him, of course. But he was super nice to me regardless. I love cunt bitches, and they love me. Now, he got mad at me that I shook him with the wrong hand, but other than that, he was fine. He's a tsundere. He definitely, I don't know. I don't want to diagnose him, but he's giving spectrum. Ooh, no. He's giving spectrum activities. But so am I. Right, and paid for your trip. Yeah, they took care of me. They made sure I got to my car okay. They gave me expensive energy drink, and they gave me Doritos. And obviously, like, we were talking for a bit. Like, I'm networking with them. They're helping me out with any way I need. They called me today to make sure I was okay. I have nothing bad to say about them. Like, if I'm talking shit here, it's all in fun because they were talking shit to me. We're literally having playful banter. I didn't want to say anything too mean to him because even though that's the point, I'm like just not that person. I can't. It's hard. I wanted to make like fat jokes, but I couldn't do it because I don't know.
That then, but what you're purchasing so much on here? She's not doing the other hand. She's not. We're not. Oh my gosh, dude! And these are all both purchases because it's bullshit.
I think it's close.
So I could actually try to remember some of these. They're definitely just snacks and shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these are carrots though. The carrot purchase goes crazy. So some of these are like carrots. Me buying fucking the bigger purchases I returned it though because I didn't I explained it here, but
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
some of that's
It's so
groceries, but
what clothes? Why are you
Okay.
getting so? You're getting
Okay.
clothes every day.
Okay. Listen.
This is half the days of the month. Half of the days of the
I'm
month.
so hungry.
Hear me out. Listen. Sometimes I'll buy things and then immediately return it.
Yeah, but I didn't have any returns on here, so I don't know what the you're talking about.
First of all,
There
it takes
should be-
time for you to get refunded. Relax.
Some fun
Relax. It could take some time to get returned. Do you think you'll do your own follow-up video in 6 months to a year? Of course. They're fucking awesome. They already asked me. I said yes. They love me. I love that. I love them. I'm a fan of the show. If I wasn't a fan, I wouldn't have pulled up.
Because I bought gym clothes and I returned them.
Nope.
Is that in the Target one? Yeah.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nothing
It didn't go
returned
through.
on here.
It takes up to sometimes 30
Nothing
days for the
returned
return to
on
go to
here.
pop
Where's
up.
your returns? I don't see any returns. What are you talking about? And why are you returning everything?
It's more or less because like if I need something and like if I wanted to go to the gym
You
afterward.
purchase on the Target app?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Don't look at the newest one. Don't look at it.
What?
The headphones. I bought like 100 headphones. She be returned have eaten carrots. Nah, I try not to do that. That's fucked up. People do return food at Target and they're fucked up people. Cause then it goes into the trash. You're wasting food. Fun fact about food places, certain things, what's it called? When things leave the fridge at like a grocery store, depending on the business, if it's not purchased, it has to go into the trash. There was one time somebody left a cart full of stuff because they did not want to wait to be wrung out. So all that shit went in the trash. People are fucking disgusting. Fucking hate them.
The fuck headset?
Yeah, the Chromie headset.
Yeah, you're a little bit of a freak, but we already know that.
It's just the number next to it. That's it.
Yeah, it's $118. You're negative in your ticket account and you're... This is fucking stupid, dude.
It was impulse.
It's limited edition. Sorry.
Limited edition? Who gives a This is all stupid. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I know. I should be a booster with Hello Kitty.
Okay, bullshit. 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 The first clothing thing was at the beginning of this month, so you're not returning all the clothes. I said stop. Give me that. Give.
I shook my head. I look like a little kid. What's it called? Like what's it called when when the dog gets something in their mouth? You're like, drop it, and your dog's like, drop it. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That does look like me. That does look like me when I laugh like that. I gotta go back. That shit funny. It was one. Don't look at it.
What the fuck is that?
It's just the number next.
Give.
Give me.
Give. They're gone. Stop. You're crunching into the mic. You're being weird, man. Okay, stop trying to be a character. Are we here to fix your finances?
Yeah.
We can have fun, but are we here to fix your fucking finances?
I feel like we're.
Focus up.
I'm focusing.
She's got Amazon account, great. Yeah, the last thing you need is okay. It looks like this one's paid off every month too. So we're really dealing with like those two aggressively bad ones at the
Why is
beginning.
the screenshot so bad?
$4 balance, but not really.
Why is the screenshot so bad?
But it was 100.
Guys, do better. Why is it so low res? Do better. Come on, like this looks nice up on the top. Come on, this screenshot's low res. Come on now. Who inspires me in the tattoo industry? Fucking nobody. I hate all of them.
$64 purchases and 75 cents. And it's Amazon. Okay, pull up your Amazon app. Let's see it. 26% interest, no fees.
Yeah.
Do you pay this off every month?
Yeah.
Is it a more or less, or do you pay it off every month?
To be fair, I do share.
No. How would you answer the question? To be fair, what the?
I share an Amazon account with my mom.
Hey you! Look it.
No.
Continued yap sessions. The reason I prefer them, show me. I don't give a you pay it off every month is all I care about because it's in your name.
Yes.
Show me.
Okay. You want me to bring up, because Amazon and Chase are separate technically, because it's through Chase Bank. And then
the Amazon app where you purchase things.
Okay, but the purchases are also going to be my mom's purchase and she pays with their
That's
own
okay.
Card. Okay, hold on.
All these glove things and
that's my mom. That's
little artistry things and
my mom's a crafter.
Clothing and coffee and cowboy hat.
Puerto Rico, Boricua. You saw the Puerto Rican flag, Boricua.
I don't.
I'm actively surprised.
But that's not true. Actually, that's a lie. I do.
Okay, well, nothing subscriptions on there.
I have an Xbox membership for the Game Pass.
So there is more gaming.
I was thinking about turning it off because I'm like not really into Xbox anymore. It's all about PlayStation. But I do have a gym membership, but that does get reimbursed every year because of my health insurance.
And I'm okay with gyms anyway.
Got him.
I get a.
I'm pretty heavily tattooed. There's a lot of bad people, but I met some few gems. I actually got tattooed by Good Time Charlie. That dude is amazing. Yeah, usually people who have like they're married, they're usually good people. If they're like divorced or like separated or they're single, usually I don't trust them.
The back is my Blue Cross Blue Shield. Shout out.
Okay, what is this?
Put it straight so I can look at it.
What is this? Sorry.
Oh no. Yeah.
What is a $9,797.54 balance?
Can I look at that or no?
Oh my! You don't know what your third loan is out of 3?
9,000.
Is it the car? You said you had a car.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot that I've been paying it off because I remember it being significantly higher. Because it started off at 18,000, now it's at 9,000. That's why I got a little confused. Yeah, it's for my car. My Subaru Impreza.
Ooh, I need someone to just come in here and just like double hand this. Oh man, this is nice. What?
I don't know. There's no one else in the room.
Yes, there is. Lindsay and Jake are both back there, and I'll take both of them. 9,000.
I'll take both of them. You heard that, right? He said, I'll take both of them.
$197.54 is your car.
Mm-hmm.
It's at a 10.39 interest rate. You didn't need this car. You got rid of your last car.
I know. I should have got a car.
When did you get this?
I would say 3 years ago.
What's it worth?
Originally, I had bought.
What's it worth?
20,000.
No, it's not.
Well,
now?
When I first
What's it worth?
I don't know.
Do you have your VIN?
Not on me. I think.
Do you know it?
Not by memory.
Do you have it somewhere? Here.
Yes.
We don't need it. It's okay. It's until the end of the decade until you pay this off. Minimum monthly payment, $261. So you include that with your first and your second, and we're already at almost $700 in minimum monthly payments. I don't know if you can afford that. When last month you brought in $1,200 or whatever.
Yeah,
So you spend more than you make on a monthly basis, and why your debt's going up.
my debt to income ratio is not good. That is true.
Why are you here?
I do want to kind of get better with budgeting because I know if you kind
Better
of
with budgeting. You haven't even started budgeting though.
I know, but you gotta.
But that's not better with budgeting. Why haven't you at least just started?
I think I've just been putting it off because it's just inconvenient. I'm gonna be honest.
How isn't being in debt inconvenient? Isn't having negative money in your
Living is inconvenient. Kill me.
checking account inconvenient? What are you talking about?
Well, just because it's involving other people, it's not just myself. I suppose.
Your budget?
Well, no, like because the loan and stuff like that. So,
What?
because that one involves other people.
So it's less inconvenient because it involves
no,
other
because
people?
having to tackle that specifically, that is inconvenient. But everything else, I definitely have bad habits here. I can't help it. I am a makeup girly, and I'm a
Makeup girly.
gamer girly.
Gamer girly. What the f are you talking about? You spent $6,000.
That's girl math.
You spent it's not girl math. It's stupid. It's stupid. You spent $5,000 more than you made. Like, I don't know at that point.
I was thinking.
That's not girl math.
I was thinking about donating plasma.
It's not. Listen, your income's not great.
So, fun fact: if you donate plasma, you can earn up to $750 to $800 per donation. You could donate twice a week. So,
You live with your boyfriend. You guys split rent?
Yeah, we were hoping to leave there soon.
Okay, and go where?
To take out a mortgage for a house, but we're still trying to get.
You won't be on it, will you?
Yeah.
No, he's doing it. This is what I told him. Do not let fucking
He's doing it. He's trying to see if he can.
pair get to you.
You're more likely to qualify for a loan if there's two people with two incomes. With him or me separately, you are less likely to qualify for a loan.
Buddy, if you are watching this, no! You cannot allow her to be on a mortgage with
Why
you.
does this look like very anime
Man.
comic book?
You cannot allow her to be on a mortgage with you. You're lucky. You have like $100 of equity in this car. It's worth about $9,828. Okay? Okay. But the interest rate's horrible. You cannot get on a mortgage with him. He cannot.
You see
First of all,
me
you're gonna
breathing
bring
so
down
hard.
his rates.
Yeah, we're both thinking about getting second jobs.
How's the car doing?
It's pretty good. I would say it's slight damage.
How
on
many
the front.
miles?
I think it's.
And what's the damage?
It's either 48 or 50 or something thousand or something.
And what's the damage?
Hit and run. Someone hit my front of my car while I was at work.
At least you have airbags.
Yeah, that shit was annoying. So I'm working a 16-hour shift. I go out to the fucking parking lot, and someone hit my fucking car. And it was probably someone who fucking works there. Fuck you. I hate you. Why would you do that shit? House mortgages usually end up being cheaper than apartments, though, yeah. It's also equity, so.
With you wherever you go.
I'm so cute.
Yeah, it's not like too bad. It's just like there's a scrape in my car, but everything else is fine. I was working a 16-hour shift. I'd come back and my car has a scratch in it.
Is that all your debt? So you have 3 debts, really.
I feel like there might be an additional one we're forgetting about.
What? It would be yours. I don't know. I don't have your fucking life in front of me.
Because there's the loan, the car, credit cards. I think that should be everything.
I mean, you have a current balance. Well, at the time of the statement of 1,827.
Yeah, that's because it's rent. Because I have to pay $7 something
That's
for
rent. So is this having enough in there for rent? Okay, Venmoing out $10.61. Microsoft Ultimate $21.24.
Yeah. Game Pass.
How do you do this?
Practice.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a second. Cheers.
Cheers.
Liquor.
No. Actually, no. That's for therapy.
My bad. My therapy company and the liquor store like have a similar name. My bad.
Or no, is it Cheers Liquor? Sorry, my bad.
You went and got some bullshit from Target.
That is true.
More bullshit from Target, and we've done that endlessly.
I love Target.
There's more liquor in PayPal out $2.96. Oh my, what?
To be fair, when I usually get reimbursed for when I would go do liquor runs. That's not for me. I said one of them.
Wait, but the deposit's $3,000 of it was from fucking Fidelity. What was that?
Ooh, that was
What?
That was an old 401k that I had.
No.
From when I was 18.
No, that's incredible. That's incredible from 18.
Meh. I need to get another 401k. Shit is crazy.
It is exactly what you want. From 18 is exactly what you want. 18 to 59 and a half, the compound growth on that shit is incredible. Incredible.
3,000 is not a lot for 18, but it was just for a year, so that's pretty good for a year.
You withdraw it all?
Yeah.
No, that $3,000 would have been like $25,000.
Yeah, it stopped coming.
What are you doing?
It was sitting in a rollover, IRA rollover. Because I was working at Chipotle when I was 18, and I'm obviously not.
Why'd you pull it out? Why the possibly? I know you didn't make enough money. You spent way more than you made. But why the did you possibly pull it out?
To buy a PC.
Oh my. So
Yeah, I bought a PC.
Game Pass. PC? I thought I'm a PlayStation girl now. What the
So you can actually use the Game Pass on PC.
That's why I said you're not getting rid of it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, you don't comprehend a lot of half the things that are said to you. I need to call that out so that you can be more conscious of it.
My therapist said I'm a little slow. Not like mentally delayed, but like hearing slow. Like
You look like a little toddler with those nails. I'm getting bored of watching myself. Is this over yet?
Okay. So you got a brand new PC, even though you're
as different as rainbow color.
Great, but you said you're a PlayStation girl.
Well, my boyfriend bought the PlayStation for me, so I didn't have to buy it.
Yeah, but why do you need a PC then? Yes, it's better.
Okay.
But you said you're on PlayStation.
So,
that's your thing.
Most of it was I wanted to use it for video editing.
Oh, what the? What video editing do you do?
I used to be a little TikToker, but now I'm trying to move to YouTube.
Oh, you are.
So,
you're not here promoting yourself because you're using a fake name, so we're certainly not gonna share.
Well,
anything.
no.
What do you mean TikTok?
How
many followers did you have on TikTok?
Over 100K, and
that's great.
So I need like 2
Yeah.
monitors, but I don't know how to make the second one work, so it's low key useless.
You don't know how to make the second one work?
I bought a bunch of cords.
You have a boyfriend though.
I know.
At least the second
Bro, what if we're both stupid? He can't help me. Yeah.
instead of eyes.
I had to buy a new desk because I was using an old desk that my mom
You
gave
pulled
me.
out of a 401k to do this, not to survive, not to put a down payment on the house.
To be
rollover
fair,
for-
hold on, let me read this.
like
It says, did you stream on Twitch or try to generate income on your PC? I just use it to edit videos. So like if I go, let me open up a new tab. Oh, didn't mean the picture. Open up. Can I fucking... Fucking... I was doing it to like do like videos and stuff like that. It was doing okay, and then it fell off. Yeah. But it was doing pretty okay. I need to get back into it. I've just been putting it off, but people obviously like these videos, and that's why I need to continue making them, and then like I just kind of got discouraged and stopped. But yeah, I was doing pretty okay. This is pretty good. Does your boyfriend contribute to an IRA or have a 401k? Yeah, he has his own finances. He does. An IRA is like kind of, well, you want a 401k. Hello.
$1,000 for a desk, a new PC, keyboard, mouse. So that's pretty good.
Oh, for video editing, you didn't need this whole PC.
What's
but
up?
did
I'm
you
just
have a
reacting
computer?
to my financial audit.
No, I haven't had a.
Where the f did you get that from? Where the f did you get that from? What's your PC? What are the specs? Sake, this conversation.
I don't have the specs memorized right now. I can
What
look
is
it up.
the processor? You don't even know. What's the GPU? That's gonna be primary.
I know it's high.
For
but-
video editing, the GPU is gonna be the biggest part. What's your GPU?
I don't know.
You don't know your f***ing GPU?
I don't have it memorized.
It's not even just.
It's a
you
good.
don't
I
have
know
it
it's
memorized.
good because I looked
It's
up all
good,
that stuff.
but you
before.
don't know what anything is, so I don't know if
I
you would
I
know.
looked it up before I bought it.
Yeah, but who knows what you looked at when you looked it up?
Dell's
I have to
pretty
take
good.
a fucking So what's in your retirement today?
I don't think I have a retirement account set up. It's 0.
You're a f-
I was supposed to set it
So
up.
again, what are you here for? What's your intentions here?
I do generally think I can learn some things from here, but I feel like maybe there's a little bit of some, what's the term? Not boundaries, stuff getting in the way.
Boundaries? Oh, stuff getting in the way of you learning?
My therapist said I'm a little slow.
What possibly?
I'm hoping to figure all this stuff out so I can start a family and then pursue like social media
You want to start a family?
and pursue social media.
Not yet. No, you're not in a position for either of those things. You can't even afford to pay your own bills. You're spending more than you make. You're taking money from retirement.
And
There is no way for you possibly to start a family, get a house.
I grew up
Why are you pursuing social media? What the f you do? What's your talent?
art.
TikTok is easy to get. Is that how you got following on TikTok was art?
Yeah, so
Is that why you got following on TikTok was art?
yes.
Let me see.
You want me to with the TikTok or
Yes.
you can have. Let me see right here.
Art. I'm not 5.
Don't look at the ones of me; those are bad. Only the art ones.
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. You're not here to plug your shit.
I'm not allowed to.
Exactly.
It has arrived.
No, my voice! Don't do that. Don't lower, please. I hate my sound of my own
I hate my
voice.
own
I'm
voice.
just going through here and I don't understand why you have followers.
Don't be a hater.
Dude. No, stop! You're looking at all the bad ones.
You're kind of attractive when you look like a normal human being.
That's so mean.
What? Isn't that a compliment? Why are you sharing screenshots with people? It's conversations.
What are you talking about?
Got screenshots?
Oh no, that's so. There was like an art drama that happened involving someone trying to spread a misinformation about another artist. So I was like in that.
Why the f You're one of the weird internet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, somebody was just trying to call people a pedophile, and I had screenshots of, proving them wrong. That's all. I'm allowed to do that. I will say I was not expecting to see a stream about an audit from one of my favorite horror artists. Hi.
Yes, I
Drama
am.
people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want you to be here.
Well, that's a long
Yeah, well,
time
your
ago.
YouTube is basically nothing.
Yeah, I haven't posted in a while. I've been.
Well, I mean, a month, but it's like your YouTube is.
I know it's going down because I haven't been posting the content
It's
that they
just,
like.
no, your content is just.
Bonded when they get infected, just like cherry.
You're just drawing things.
Ending of
The strawberry shortcake infection plug.
So that's artwork
I don't.
that
Okay,
I
I
make.
don't know what the. Yeah, you can pull that up a 401k for a gaming PC. I mean, at that point, I just don't understand. And you can't describe to me what you want, so like, I honestly, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this, but I
Yeah.
have almost no desire to because you can't actually adequately describe what you
Well,
want.
it's already been an hour, sweetie. You gotta finish it.
And I only want to talk to people who want help,
Okay.
even if they're a little freaky. But
That's
you're
not true.
even
You
able
talk to all
describe
sorts of
what
dumb
you
bitches like me.
want out of this.
Well, I definitely want to. I do want to have a better future than when I.
What can I do?
I know you said you were gonna present all these tools and.
Yes, you get our classes. You get all our classes for free. You get Simpler Budget for free. We can give you free therapy sessions with Sondermind. I can get you a course career certification. All the stuff that our audience loves, all the stuff that I love. Yes. That's the reason you came on?
I think it's if you can get opportunities to be better, regardless of how silly they might be. I think they're productive.
What about this conversation?
I think acknowledging that you have a problem is the first step of being better.
So you're not listening to anything I'm saying then? So
What?
we're not making an impact right now?
This is an impact. You give a lot of tough love.
What do you want from me?
A kiss.
I want a better understanding of how to improve my debt over time.
Okay. What about the retirement front? Because you just f***ed it.
I was waiting. Well, obviously, it's past the time. I know some 401ks you have to wait till you're over 21, but now obviously I'm 23. So
Is that what the point of a 401k is? To save for a few years?
no, I'm just saying.
Then
Like,
what the f*** are you talking about?
I'm just-
When did you pull from your...
So some places have the policy where you cannot participate in a 401k unless you're 21 and over. That is what I meant. Let me see. Are you from a small town? Yes, I am. That's why I did not want to say it. He wishes he could draw Bluey. Saw punishment is crazy. No, he does not. He didn't see
your
that.
401k.
He did not see
it was
Bluey.
that last one statement.
yeah,
How long have you been on this channel knowing we existed?
just a little bit.
Was it before or after that?
I would say after.
That's insane, dude. That is fucking crazy. Then in this PayPal, it's TikTok Shop, Adobe, Best Buy, McDonald's. There's your fast food. Best Buy is
Goddamn! I'm not allowed to have $2.96 from McDonald's. I'm not allowed to have $2.96 from McDonald's.
Adobe's $280. The fuck? Huh? TikTok Shop $193. What?
That was the desk.
A TikTok Shop?
It was nice.
That was a good desk.
I used to get free stuff from TikTok, but then TikTok got
I
like
actually have savings of $319. Your debt is not the absolute worst situation compared to a lot of people on the show. The business situation that you did with your friends
That
is
319 is gone, by the way.
the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But then you pull out of your 401k and you act like you're just a moron with so many things. It's just I don't understand. I can give you a debt payoff strategy, but you actually have to be someone willing to
He went to music school.
do the debt payoff strategy.
I mean, I feel like I can.
You pulled from a 401k recently.
I can learn.
You bought a gaming PC from your pulled 401k.
I used to be a straight A student. I think
I don't
can,
give a f.
I
That
meant
doesn't
like
matter anything. You could have been a grade A student at this special school. Like I don't know.
no, I'm just saying.
That means nothing to me.
No, I said I can learn to be better.
He says special, so it's crazy. I think he's speaking from experience. A $200 desk is not that bad. If you see how big my desk is, if you were to see how big my desk is it's pretty big. It has shelves and everything. It was really nice. I don't regret buying it at all. It was better. I was using literally a block before, so sometimes you have to invest in your future.
To use my left hand for any kind of paperwork movement. No. Where's the budget?
Dude.
Oh, I can't grab things. Total income. I guess we say $2,500. What's your portion of rent on a monthly basis?
$1,550, and I pay half.
$775. Okay, your debt payments. $698.11. What about utilities? How does that work in this house?
Oh, we don't have to pay utilities or water.
Okay. Internet? How does that work?
He pays for internet. I don't pay for internet.
Gas, vroom, vroom, drive. How much do you spend on a monthly basis?
I would say I pay like $35 per week because I have to drive really far for work because I wanted to work at the nicer Target and not the ghetto one.
Yes, okay.
Ghetto Target, fuck them.
I guess that's better for security. Car insurance.
Car insurance is roughly around, I think, $275. I could be wrong though. It's definitely within that range.
Phone bill.
I don't pay for phone. My mom does.
Well, when you're off of that, make sure you do helium for only $15
No, I'm not.
a month.
Okay.
Same towers as T-Mobile. I'll allow you to contribute $300 to the food pile and $100 to TP fund. That includes makeup. That includes whatever you got going on over there that you need. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Medical health care, anything on a monthly basis that you
My
need.
mom pays for that. But you're talking about expenses. Just therapy.
How much?
25 per session. I only go every 2 weeks because
$50. Okay. Anything else? Pets?
I only have partial custody of my dog
Do you pay for the food?
sometimes, but it's been
How
sitting-
much?
like 20.
A month. Okay, let's say that. What about, does he have dog insurance?
My mom pays for the doggy insurance.
Okay, see, this is that. Honestly, a part of this conversation is suggesting more as to why.
Well, the dog only lives with me for like once in a while. Why would I have to pay for the dog insurance? What do you think of his controversies? I don't. It's a nothing burger. I don't think it's that deep. People keep DMing me saying he's a creep. He's a creep. But my personal experience, he didn't do nothing to me. So, like, I'm pretty sure all I saw was like what he asked. He tried to network two OnlyFans creators together, and then someone got mad about that. But I don't know. If you're an OnlyFans creator, you can't act like people can't talk about that or offer a collaboration with another creator.
Your language is what it is. Your knowledge is what it is. Your not dismissal, but your confusion, lack of being able to just comprehend things is because you are mama's little girl. And you're also taken care of by the boyfriend. You're just taken care of by people. You don't do anything. You're not responsible. You've never been responsible. You've never had to deal with your own shit. And if you do, there are people to bail you out. And people always take
Well, it must be nice to have people who care about you. Some people don't got nobody.
care of things.
They
And
come
you've
on
never
the show
been
with
an
nobody.
adult for one time in your life. And that, literally, I am so glad we made this budget because that explains everything. That explains this entire conversation so far. It defined it.
I'm getting bored. You can see I'm getting bored.
A child.
My mom doesn't like you, and she doesn't like people like you.
I don't care. I've never thought about her in my life, and I never will again.
I think it's just because I grew up pretty poor, so I think my mom's just making sure I have everything.
I did too, but guess what? I'm not enabled.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you have an extra $141 on a monthly
I don't believe
basis.
you.
It is going to take 212 months to pay off your debt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she doesn't even care. Or
No,
17
no, I'm
years.
listening.
17 years.
All I did
So
was
that's
say,
your debt.
mm-hmm.
That's right. No, in reality, you need to go make more money. Stop. You can with the social media on your free time, but you need to go work 60 hours a week.
I was at one point. I had to.
Do it again. Congratulations. Do it again, and then start paying off your debt pretty aggressively. Make sure your friends pay for this debt.
Yeah.
Have that conversation. I can maybe call one in the post show and confront them.
Oh no,
for
no,
you.
don't do that. Don't please.
Maybe we'll see.
Don't do that.
I like to call and confront people in the post show. So, yeah, you got to pay off that car and bill card, and hopefully they take their responsibility. But don't get into any more business situations with these people. And you just need to grow the.
I can't grow
I
up on
don't think-
5'2". This is as big as I get. Oh, that one wasn't bad. This was, I guess, during reading relations with women. Fair enough if you had a guess. I mean, yeah, I didn't really talk to him that much. I don't have his phone number or nothing. Where'd the debt come from, if you don't mind asking? Is for, one of them is literally just a card that I didn't pay off from when I paid rent one time. And then the other one's a car payment that's a loan that you have to pay off. And then the other one's a personal loan that I took out for a business that I'm not a part of anymore. So.
I think you're ready to have a kid. I don't think you're ready to get a house. I don't think you're ready to get married. I don't think you're ready for any of the stuff that you are talking about.
It's just tough because
Spending in a budget, you overspent. 0 out of 10. Debt. That's not the worst. For your income situation is bad, so I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Emergency fund, you have barely anything. Retirement, you just pulled it 0 out of 10. Real estate, 0 out of 10. Hammer financial score. What were you gonna say?
I'm just saying there's a biological limit for like when you can have kids.
Yeah, but it's also you're 23.
Well, they said the younger you have kids, it's better, but
Of course, but you're 23 and we live in 2025. It's not 1802.
yeah, my mom had 2 kids by the time she was my age.
Also different times. My parents, and that's probably why they were poor. Mine were 18 and 19. That's why they were poor.
Yeah, my
The
mom's
whoops, baby.
19. My mom's
Exactly.
pretty young.
Okay, Hammer financial score 1 out of 10. Guys, come to the post show. We'll
As soon as I
usually
stop
have-
talking. All right, that's it. Oh, happy birthday. Well, that's everything, basically.
some kind of fun confrontations. If she allows me to call these people, I'll call them. Probably gonna call someone. We'll figure that out.
I'll throw up on
But
myself.
I don't care. This is what you deserve for eating carrots during the
all right.
episode.
Caleb.
This is what I used to look like.
Oh, Right? Isn't that the point?
You gotta keep it a little bit inside.
You look great today. That's the point.
People have said meaner stuff to me online. People leave.
No, I'm not trying to say anything mean.
Okay.
To watch the Financial Audit post show.
We're done. We're done. Yeah, you missed it, buddy. You can watch it later. But that's it. I'm gonna go eat. Thank you for the 5 people who are watching. Love you. I'm gonna go look at the Instagram comments.